Hi everyone. Welcome back um to me attempting to play something extremely old and yeah, I have a guide this time. Woo, look at it. Look at it going away in there. Hello Nova. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I'm sorry, whenever I have to put in a stream title, my brain gives up and something else happens. Hello Soul Waspman. Doing a little dance along with it. Yes, this is the Telltale Back to the Future game, which I've had for. I forgot to look up when it came out. It's really, really old. Hello, Red Roche. I'm not even going to attempt to say that, lest I be clipped and put on um, TikTok like some kind of sacrificial goat. Oh dear, I just remembered. It's difficult to arrange my stream chat because the UI for this game is like huge. Okay, let's see how that goes. What happens if I press continue? Oh shit. Oh shit. We're going. Great Scott. I found him just fine actually. Remember when Oh, does it like show you? Oh, that's cute. It shows you that as a loading screen where you are. We're in 1931. As you can see, this is exactly what America looked like at the time. Remember when I made you guys watch Back to the Future and as a group, Radrosh, it was your first time watching it and we would it's really fun to see someone experience that for the first time. Oh, you have a physical copy of this game. If you had a digital copy of any of their games, they'd send you a physical copy for free if you paid shipping. That's kind of fascinating, actually. Can verify I was there. Like, in 1931? Were you an accredited attorney? Is that you? Is that your poster over there? I'm trying to go towards it. Oh man, I forgot the controls are a bit weird. Look at him flopping about. Okay, well that's not what I clicked on, so I have no clue where he's going. Yes, you're 114 years old. I knew it. Okay, he went to the barbershop for some reason. I was trying to click that sign. That one, I guess it just hit what was behind it. I think from, like, when I began playing, I just started pressing the directional keys on the keyboard and it worked, so I kept doing that. But I think the game wants you to... Oh, okay, it wants you to do that. Imagining a wasp with a bowler hat. Oh, sorry, I'm forgetting to greet everyone. Hello, Soul. Hello, everybody. This can't be the 30s. Where's all the drink driving? Well, you say that, but the plot so far has been based around them trying to get around prohibition, I'm pretty sure. It was super awesome of them to do and kind of nice now because Telltale imploded and a lot of their games are hard to get now. Yes, so speaking of this, since I began this last week, I found out, for some reason I didn't notice beforehand, but these games are like almost lost media. You can't get this anymore. When I found that out, I was like, oh, well, I'm actually doing a public service because this will allow people to see the game. And I mean, unless you have some sort of alternative means, you can't just like go on Steam and get this. I have it on Steam from however long ago, but like there's no store page anymore. I can't exactly remember what happened with how it functions, like with Telltale's games, but did a lot of them just get kind of, you know, quietly exploded? Historically necessary, Scott. Alright, let me try and remember how this works. We can't click on the clock tower, but there it is. I can walk just like straight into the road with no consequences. This is my inventory and I can't see that. Oh, that's a recap button. They're technically not lost if you're willing to sail the seven seas, but yeah, it sucks there's no legitimate way to get them. Yeah, that's what I figured. So legitimately speaking, this kind of stuff is... It's just, like, you can't go and get it. And that's kind of funky. Oh, okay, he doesn't walk any further, so unfortunately we cannot go and watch Frankenstein instead. That's a bummer. So, I've got a guide loaded up. So, I'm gonna just, get through this as... Oh god, I just moved the window. Mouse movement is not ideal, but... Can he run? Did it say... Oh, yes, we can run. But I cannot run if... Oh, there it is. There it is. Okay, that's what I was looking for. I've got my run button sorted out. He looks so... He's doing, like... Creator sim animations. He's doing, what's the name of that, there's a boy birthing in the street. What does that mean? Oh, burling. Sorry, my eyes fucked up there. That's why I was super grateful for the Sam and Max remasters and hope other Telltale games can eventually get the same treatment. To be honest though, last week we were saying how this really doesn't look all that bad. This is absolutely still kind of charming. Especially with, like, the gentle theme in the background. What's the name of, that one, American guy on, like, Fox News who just kind of stares at the camera and says horribly bigoted things? What's that guy's name? I'm blanking. Yeah, I think I mean Tucker Carlson. He's doing that. Look, the way he's, like, staring at the camera... Like, he just cannot believe what's happening. That's what he does. Tucker Carlson just kind of, like, stares at the viewer with his mouth open like, ooh. He's doing that. Yes, we all know who you're talking about. I'm very glad you actually picked up on what I was saying because, yeah, I can't believe I forgot what his name was, but good job, guys. Right, we got a police station, which is now... like 80 years old.
Doc!
Marty!
Doc!
What are you doing here?
You sent for me, Doc.
I did? When?
May 14th, 1986.
1980? The automatic retrieval system, of course. I'd almost forgotten about that.
So what's our plan for getting you out of here?
Plan? We don't need a plan.
We don't.
Not in the slightest. The police picked me up for that speakeasy fire a couple of weeks ago, but the DA hasn't got a case. They're releasing me tomorrow morning.
So basically, I traveled 50 years into the past to deliver your car?
Sorry about that, but it's so wonderful to see you. We have a lot of catching up to do.
Yeah, you might want to hold off on that, Doc.
Great Scott! I'm going to be gunned down by gangsters on the steps of the courthouse.
Why would they do that?
Guess they didn't approve of my burning down their speakeasy.
Very funny, Doc. Maybe now we should come up with a plan.
A plan, right. But what?
Let's alert the authorities. The only one I can see potentially actually doing anything is talking to the gangsters, but... I mean, it's Biff, right? It's always gotta be Biff.
Hey, maybe I could talk to the gangsters. Tell them they're about to shoot the wrong guy.
I don't think the criminals of this era are going to be very receptive to a complete stranger telling them that their secret assassination plan is misguided, do you?
That is something that Marty would say, though. Yes, it is charming, isn't it? For how old it is, thank you, it came out 2010. I neglected to look it up. So it's 15 years old, which seems like a lot and also not enough at the same time. But honestly, it's still holding up well enough that you wouldn't even need a remaster. It's just, you can't buy it, so...
Why don't I take the DeLorean, go back in time before you were arrested, and stop you from getting caught in the first place?
Don't even think about it. Without my unjust incarceration, the events that sent you into the past might never happen, resulting in a paradox of continuum-shattering proportions.
Jeez, we've been back together for 5 minutes, Doc. And you're already talking about the end of the universe. I've missed that.
Don't be
Aw.
ridiculous, Marty. I was only referring to the end of the universe as we know it.
Why don't we try to tough it out? Now that we know what's coming, maybe we sneak it past the gangsters with a bulletproof vest or something.
That might work with 1 or 2 bullets, but from the looks of this article, it appears that I'm going to be mowed down in a hail of Tommy gun fire that rendered the innocent stranger little more than a pulpy mass of bones and gristle.
Who writes like that?
According to the byline, one Edna Strickland.
I should
Uh-oh.
have guessed.
I don't think we need to entertain the idea of alerting the authorities.
Well, I suppose I could just get some dynamite and break you out of jail.
No, that's far too dangerous. Not just to me, but to random innocent
So,
people in the past.
We are noticing, right,
Repercussions
he's
could be-
wearing a wedding ring.
That's it!
What's it?
My rocket-powered drill.
You have a rocket-powered drill?
Not yet. I haven't built it yet.
You've lost me, Doc.
Just quite,
A few months ago, my
Throw it from the
17-year-old
rafters.
self sent in a patent application for a rocket-powered drill. I abandoned the project after I never heard back from the patent office, but the prototype should be nearly complete.
Great, I'll just run back to your lab and...
No, I said nearly complete. You'll need me to help you finish it.
How the hell am I supposed to sneak a half-finished rocket-powered drill into your cell?
Not me. 1931 me.
Wait a minute, Doc. You want me to convince your 1931 self to build a rocket-powered drill to break you out of jail?
Precisely.
I had to add the permitted term shit dick for that message. So sorry about the delay. Let me just backtrack a second. I remember this was right after Telltale upgraded their engine, so this is when their game started looking really good. Sam & Max The Devil's Playhouse came out in 2010 and looked great too. The remaster barely improved it. And I mean that as a compliment. Yeah, that's fair. I know that was kind of, that's like in my Steam library kind of alongside this one in the same space. Oh, I keep clicking into chat and the game freezes. I like that there are menu options that are there just for him to go, Marty, you shit dick, you fool. Yeah, that's what happened, like right from the beginning. You get a lot of conversation options, well, but really you don't have any agency. It's just for them to go, no, you moron. But that does really like suit who the characters are. Marty Pearwiggler. I like how they're just like furtively looking around this entire time. I don't know why Doc is, because like, what more can they do to him? Also, why would you put someone in a cell with a window looking out onto the street if you didn't want people to like come up and chat with them?
Okay, let's say I go along with this crazy idea. Where can I find you? I mean, the other you.
How should I know? It was over 50 years ago. Why don't you go over to the soup kitchen next door and give my house a call? They'll know where to find me.
Soup kitchen. Got it.
Why don't
Just
you go over
stay
to the
away from
soup kitchen
soup.
next
It'll
door
cause
and
irreparable damage to your digestive system.
insert insult?
I guess I better get started. Don't worry, Doc. I'll get you out of here in no time.
I'm not worried. Once you and my younger self put your heads together, you'll be unstoppable.
I like that, obviously he just kind of teams up with Doc in every time he visits, no matter what happens. Well, I mean, I guess it only happened in 55. Because when they went back 100 years, he wasn't born yet. But now he's, I don't know, how old is he? If he was 25 years before 55? Why can't I walk out into the street? I want to get run over. Which way is the soup kitchen? Not that way. I'm impressed how much these VAs actually sound like Christopher Lloyd and Michael J. Fox. Well, funnily enough, that is Christopher Lloyd. You can kind of tell because he sounds a fair bit older than he did in the films. And I'm pretty sure if you just say to Christopher Lloyd, you want to come and be Doc again, he just kind of like falls into the project and there it is. Michael J. Fox, I believe, has some sort of like cameo. He probably wasn't able to, like, he wasn't up to doing the whole role, so this is a good impression. But I think he's in it somewhere, like in a small honorary way.
McFly! Biff?
Kid.
Oh, the
Grandpa?
soup kitchen is
That's Mr. Tannen to you, Artie. What are
right.
you doing out here?
Hired goons.
I was getting kind of hungry, so I figured I'd come down here for some free soup.
Just thought I'd come down for some soup. Think, McFly. The DA's throwing around subpoenas like Babe Ruth.
I don't think Ruth's a pitcher anymore.
Shut it. If one of those subpoenas landed in the hands of my number cruncher, I'd be in a whole lot of trouble. I could even get sent up the river. You wouldn't want that, would you? Would you?
No, of course not, kid.
All right. That's better. What are you looking at, punk?
Keep your eyes on the soup, kid.
Well?
Well, what?
Well, what are you still doing here?
Sorry, kid. I'll just run back to the safe house.
You do that. And
What an
McFly,
animation.
Yes?
That hat's too flashy. You better let me hold on to it.
Oh my god, hat removal tech.
Now scram!
You got it, boss.
And don't come out until I give you the all clear. I swear, if even one of you mooks could add 2 + 2 without your fingers, I'd dump that wimp into the lake. Hey! Anyway, I'm off to make myself irresistible. Don't let anyone burn down the shop while I'm gone.
In the 30s, he might as well be running down the street naked. Well, I don't feel that bad for him, but that was a nice hat. So, was that implying that this soup kitchen is a front or something? Because these goons seem to be... I don't know, the guys working the kitchen seem to be pretty goony. You know what I mean. For the rest of this stream, the word goon refers to hired goons and nothing besides. Okay, I'm using the telephone. Maybe they're goon or what is going on in this chat? What does that mean? Who's this just says guy. How come I know inherently that this person is named Cue Ball, but this other guy who's eating soup is just Guy.
I better not talk to him. I don't want to mess up his timeline.
Oh, that's really considerate of you, Marty. Well done. What did that say? Stacked kitchen door. Stacked tables.
What are those tables for?
We keep a few extra tables around for our end of the month hobo soirees.
Okay. I can't argue with that. Can I go? Oh.
The kitchen's for management only, rummy.
Whoa!
Is that something you would call like a drunk person, or am I missing the verbiage here? It's been so long since I played this, I forgot everything about it, but the flux capacitor being the curse was a nice touch. I know, isn't it cute? Hey, it's Spice Rag. Oh, no, don't go through the counter flap. We know that doesn't work. Okay. Today's soup, cabbage. That sounds pretty bad, but I'm pretty sure that's a real kind of soup they would have. Rummy is a lush. Well, that was insulting. I'm only in a soup kitchen. Man, I'm trying to recall, like...
Hi. Do you know where I could find Emmett Brown?
Young Master Brown is currently tending to his clerking duties at the courthouse. Who may I say is calling?
Rude.
Courthouse? Doc never told me he worked at the courthouse.
Oh, you know the VA, because the guy who said hobo soirees is in Sam & Max. It makes sense, you know, if they need guys to be the extras, they'd have like a list of the regulars to bring in. I feel very equipped for this trivia. Yeah, like honestly, can you just like fill me in on everything I don't get, because you probably know everything about the 1930s in America. Like I wouldn't even thought about the hat thing. That guy, my grandfather is going to get no respect from anyone anymore. Can I do anything with the pepper shaker? Yeah, I like that the soup kitchen is the 1930s equivalent of what is it, like, it's a cafe in every other timeline, but I've only just now remembered that this was close to like the Great Depression, so they didn't have cafes because no one had any money, so now it's just free soup. Which is funny, because every other timeline it was a cafe. Well, it was a cafe or a Western bar, but we don't have anything like fun going on. It's just a soup kitchen. I love the cinema. Look how cool it was. What a cool aesthetic. I wonder if people had enough money to go to the movies in this era, when going to the movies probably cost like 7 cents. What does that say? Bank of what again? Oh right, yeah, I'm going to the courthouse. Is the courthouse the same thing as like the town hall? Oh, hey Einstein. He does still really creep me out. Oh, there we go. It's near impossible to figure out which direction you're going.
Don't touch those. These are very sensitive legal documents. Nobody is supposed to handle them but sworn officers of the court. Papa, I mean, Judge Brown says so.
Judge Brown? Doc. Nice to meet you. I'm Michael, Corleone.
Emmett Brown. But I am a law clerk, not a doctor. Now please get out of my way. I have important business to transact. Naturally, H2
Now, presumably, that is somebody doing an impression of what a young Christopher Lloyd would sound like, and not actually him, but it is a really like bang on idea of what you'd think he would be.
Listen, Emmett, you don't know me, but I'm your friend.
I'm not big on friends. They get in the way of work.
What's this important business you're up to?
It's a legal matter, very complicated, very abstruse. I need to obtain 5 sets of initials on every copy of this writ of indemnification before before Judge Brown can even think of granting a waiver to the party in the first part.
You have no idea what it's about, do you?
That's how important it is.
Wow, so credit to this game for being, well, credit to young Emmett for being the only person I have ever seen use the word abstruse apart from Al Haytham.
See, I'm sort of in the science business myself. That's why I sought you out.
Not that I care in the least, because science is the furthest thing from my own area of interest, which is law, but I don't believe you.
It's true. I'm a scientist.
So tell me something, Mr. Scientist, from your vast storehouse of scientific knowledge.
The leg bone's connected to the thigh bone?
Amazing.
So, Emmett, what time are you through with work?
Depends. On weeknights, Pop sometimes keeps me in the office till 9.
9 at night? But today's Saturday.
Right. So I probably won't get off before 10.
I like how they just keep adding new options. I wonder if they disappear if I don't continue that line of questioning.
How about you knock off work early and I'll buy you a beer or soda? What do you say?
Don't try to tempt me from my duty with sugary beverages. Keeping the wheels of justice turning, that's my one passion in life. Besides, if I left before 8, my pop would kill me.
I don't think Marty is old enough to buy beer, even in his own timeline.
Sounds like you're a little scared of your father.
Scared of my father? Pop is the most learned, just, incorruptible judge that Hill Valley has ever seen. The only people scared of Judge Brown are people with a dark secret to hide. And I don't have a dark secret to hide.
Listen, I understand you're working on a new invention in your lab.
Invention? You must have me mixed up with somebody else. I'm in law. I have absolutely no interest in science. It's back to H.
Whee! Whee! Okay. We have to go back to the prison and say, hey Doc, why were you such a hard ass? Where is it? Where's the prison? I'm lost. Help. Ah. I think that's it. Help.
Psst, Doc.
Marty, have you found my younger self yet?
Guess who I bumped into at the soup kitchen? My grandfather.
No!
Don't worry, I didn't talk to him or change his future or anything.
Good.
I wish I could, though. This era's Tannen is treating him like dirt.
Don't worry. If history plays out as it's supposed to, he'll soon be out from under Kit Tannen's thumb and free to live out his life as a humble accountant with your grandma. What was her name again?
Sylvia.
Right, Sylvia.
Well, I met your younger self.
Great.
I love
And I
the
gotta
little
say,
character
you're
animations they do
Kind of
sometimes.
uptight.
What?
You won't even talk to me.
I find that hard to believe. Tell me what happened.
You know, your younger self seems really dedicated to the law.
It's a facade, I assure you. I had to keep up appearances to appease my father.
I tried asking him about your rocket drill, but he says he's not a scientist.
What? What? Oh, father.
What's he got to do with this?
In 1931, I was still deathly afraid of my father discovering the truth about my scientific predilections, so I carefully kept them under wraps, practicing science at odd hours, away from his prying eyes.
That sucks.
It sucked a lot. Fortunately, I eventually stood up to him, but right now, my younger self probably thinks you've been sent by my father to check up on me.
Red Roche, what does that mean? Killing Brown? Soft reset arc. Help me.
What do I do to convince Teen Doc that I'm not a spy?
I'm not sure.
Oh, Brown Senior. Why could I not? my brain didn't like kick in just then.
Why does your younger self mutter all the time?
Muttering? Why would I be muttering? I never mutter unless... The Hill Valley Expo!
The expo?
Yes, the Expo. How could I have forgotten? In a few months, the younger me will put on a demonstration at the Hill Valley Exposition, my first public foray into the world of science. Everyone in town will be there, including a number of noted inventors who shaped my career.
So, it was a big success?
No, it was a miserable failure, but it was a spectacularly miserable failure, one which marked my transition from an amateur garage scientist into a professional seeker of truth.
What does this expo have to do with you muttering all the time?
When I was younger, I used to relieve stress by working on complex mathematical conundrums. No doubt my younger self is working on some impossible problem in an attempt to work off cerebral steam in the weeks before the exposition. What was I muttering about?
I don't know, h to the something with an inverse of something else. I'm not so good at equations.
That's too bad. I bet if we could solve my younger self's problem, he'd be more inclined to listen to you.
How do I? Oh, sorry.
Let's talk about your younger self's problems later.
Okay, but don't forget we're on a bit of a deadline here.
I like how he's like, do not under any circumstances go and talk to your own family members or your grandfather. Please go and bother my own younger self until he dies. The controls, what? Okay, there we go. It does that thing where it continues the control scheme from the previous screen. Hey, Einstein, can you go and bite someone for me? What do you
Hey,
do?
how you doing, Einie?
He does his best. Where did he go? Was he wandering up here? There he is.
Come on, wait up a minute.
You again? Can't you see I'm busy?
Okay, so you don't want your old man to know. That's fine. Listen, we all keep secrets. But I'm telling you, you can level with me about this science project of yours.
I am not a scientist. Go ahead, ask me what E equals.
What does E equal?
I have absolutely no idea. See? I don't know where you got your information from about me, mister, but you're wrong, wrong, wrong.
Okay, I thought I might have to go and listen to the muttering he was doing, so I could then relay it. Come back.
Wait, is that even possible? Oh, let's start over. 4, 6.
Will you just give me a chance?
No, 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 I just wanted to listen.
Harassment's a federal crime, Mr. Corleone.
Oops. No, I just want to leave. I want to leave him alone.
Come on, Doc. Emmett, drop the Legal Eagle Act. I got something more important for you to do.
Mr. Corleone, I'll have you know that the law is the very mortar that holds society together, and we in the legal profession are like brick
Stalking
masons building
time?
the
Oh,
edifice
no.
of the future.
Your dad tell you that?
Every morning.
Oh.
Sounds like you're a little scared of your father.
Scared of my father? Pop is the most learned, just, incorruptible judge that Hill Valley has ever seen. The only people scared of Judge Brown are people with a dark secret to hide. And I don't have a dark secret to hide.
Have I moved? No, I haven't. I just want to leave the conversation, but
Come on, you could trust me, Doc.
apparently won't let me
Emmett,
without saying
it's
this.
your future I'm looking out for, in more ways than one.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about you and science.
Oh, that word again! If you insinuate I'm a scientist once more, I'll sue you for defamation of character!
Okay, I know what I have to do. I have to use this. No. Oh, hey, the names on the law offices are Gale, Zemexis, and Fine.
Oh, think, Emmett, think. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A. Oh.
This is so awkward. I feel really bad. Can we just go watch Frankenstein? Oh god. Oh, today's special, yesterday's soup. I only just read it. How do I... Sorry, literally, how do I get past the soup kitchen? The controls. Shoves a tape recorder through the bars.
Psst, Doc.
Morty, how goes the escape plan?
So, Doc, does this ring a bell?
Oh, think, Emmett, think. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A.
Good grief. Is that me? I sound so...
Young?
I was gonna say intense. I forgot how wound up I used to get.
Yeah, but what are you muttering about?
Oh, that's easy.
See
It's
posing in
Ivanoff's
the background.
conundrum. Just tell my younger self that H equals a Hamiltonian operator.
Won't giving him the answer mess up the time stream?
Only if it turns out that reality is actually nothing more than a holographic illusion created by the interplay of subatomic particles on a vast two-dimensional membrane.
So,
It'll be fine.
You know what's kind of cool is that they have retained the characterization.
hang in there, Doc.
Not the best choice of words, Marty.
The changes that happen to them as a result of the storyline of the films. Where Marty is now a lot more careful about not talking to people in his family and causing problems when he's traveling in time, and Doc is a lot more laid back and just kind of like, it's fine. Which is what they learned from each other during the trilogy. Come back. Oh, you can just go around it, huh?
Will you just give me a chance?
Harassment's a federal crime, Mr. Corleone.
Maybe H equals the Hamiltonian operator.
What did you just say?
I said maybe H equals the...
Hamiltonian operator.
Yeah!
Great Scott! If H is the Hamiltonian, then H to the A multiplied by the inverse of H can only be the same as the expectation value for A. That's it! That's the solution to Ivanov's conundrum, the problem I've been wrestling with in my head all week!
I'm sure you would have figured it out by yourself in a day or two. The way you figured out how to build that rocket-powered drill.
Where did you learn so much about science?
Let's be nonchalant.
Well, it's like this.
You know about my rocket power drill?
Oh, he
Then
didn't
There can
care.
only be one explanation.
What?
You're from the patent office. I confess I didn't quite know what to expect when I sent the paperwork, but I never expected this. Welcome! I'm at your service. What can I do for you?
Can I see your rocket-powered drill?
Of course, of course. Naturally, it's just a scale model, but it's nearly operational. I can show it to you, say, first thing in the morning.
I need a fully operational model. I need a full-size model, and I need it tonight.
Nah, that's no good. I need to see a full-size model. That's fully operational. Tonight. Otherwise, we'll have to award the patent to a competing inventor, Dr. McCoy.
It can't be done. I mean, it might be possible to construct a full-size working model in that time frame, but I haven't got the main ingredient for the fuel.
I'll get it for you. What is it?
190 proof grain alcohol. And you know how difficult it is to get a hold of alcohol these days.
Especially now that someone's blown up the speakeasy.
And besides, there's no way I can get off work until I've delivered the subpoena. It's part of the investigation into the business affairs of Kid Tannen. Is it vitally important you see that rocket power drill today?
Yes. Is it vitally important you deliver that subpoena today?
Yes!
Listen, I'll help you deliver it, and I'll see to it you get the alcohol you need. It'll help you get that drill finished by tonight. Deal?
Deal. Here's the subpoena.
I've got to subpoena my grandpa?
It's Kid Tannen.
Hey, I
Meeting
just saw him
about
at the
as
soup
usual.
kitchen yelling at Arthur McFly.
I'm not surprised. Arthur does the books for his business.
What kind of business?
That's what the DA is trying to find out.
Let's go talk to him.
No!
Why not? Kid Tannen can tell us where Arthur's hiding.
Yeah, well, he can also have us fitted for a Chicago overcoat.
Radrosh, translation, please. Hey, Scenes! Great to see you. A coffin. Okay, thank you. Why Chicago overcoat? Fun phrase. I really do have to praise the sense of timing they have for these things. Obviously, there's like the specialty of a point and click is that kind of thing, and this engine doesn't seem to excel at much apart from character interactions, because that is like, that's the moneymaker in this genre. But yeah, it's really fun to see how they can actually have like a real conversation where they actually interject with each other. It's difficult to do. Like, even nowadays, games don't do that properly. A lot of gangsters and crime, they're in the 30s. Fair enough. Wasn't there a lot of gangsters and crime everywhere in the 30s? Oh, she's here.
Hey, Miss Strickland.
Oh, hello, Mr. Corleone. Try not to draw any undue attention my way. I'm on the trail of a hot new scoop, as we in the newspaper business say.
I'm sorry about how Einstein looks and everything about him.
I'm sorry about the way Einstein lit into you back there. I don't know what got into him.
Well, I hope you've learned to keep him under control.
Yeah, I found someone to keep him distracted.
Very good. Now let's see if you know your multiplication tables.
Aww.
I got a book.
Oh? Where?
Is he using 30s slang just because he's like blending in, or is he just doing 80s slang that I don't know the difference between? Oh, for sure, but Chicago had a lot of it. Al Capone was there. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Did we look at this?
I guess this is where the speakeasy burned down. How'd Doc ever get mixed up in that?
Yeah, so that's like one of the active questions, right? We don't know why our current Doc Brown would burn down a speakeasy.
What the hell, Matches? You got kiwi all over my socks!
Sorry, boss.
Get out of here!
Get out of here!
How about you?
Huh?
Just
I'm
for the
sitting
live,
at
laugh,
the
love
shoe
of it.
shine booth. You walk up.
I didn't mean to.
Either you're here to shine my shoes, or you got a death wish. Which is it?
Hey, you know what? That's actually funny. In the Back to the Future musical, in the song that Biff in 55 sings about Marty, which I will not shut up about because it's a great song. What the bit that he does in the song is that he constantly is mixing up his language to undermine himself. Like he says, I'll cleave him right in, and then instead of saying two, which is a word that rhymes with the previous couplet that he's singing about, he says three for no reason. And then his, you know, teenage goon party, the guys who follow him around, supply the two instead, like in the back. One of the lines in that song, the very end, where he's constantly mistakenly undermining himself, is he's trying to sound intimidating and threatening. He's like yelling about the things he's gonna do to Marty, like when he gets his hands on him, and by mistake he says, "I'll shine his shoes" at the end. And all the rest, I mean, a lot of it is of course references to stuff that actually happened in the film, but I'm wondering if they just pulled that from, like, it's pretty innocuous as a line, but seeing as it has relevance here, I wonder if some eagle-eyed editor or the person who wrote the lyrics pulled it from this. Yeah, there's a Back to the Future musical. I saw it and it was pretty good, and I have the soundtrack and I still listen to a lot of the songs. Why would you start shining guys' shoes and say, "What's your racket?" Also, Radross, do you have any translation for, what did he say? You're gonna get something all over my, I forgot what he said. I assume it meant shoe polish.
I'm looking for a guy named Arthur McFly. He's my, sort of a relative.
Well, he's my employee. He's very busy today.
Isn't that Arthur McFly's hat you're holding?
It was McFly's hat. Now, it's my peanut bowl.
You didn't quite catch that because your handsome cat is asserting himself. That's fair. It doesn't really, we don't need to do every single one. Can I have some of those peanuts?
Can I have some peanuts?
Why not? I'm a magnanimous kind of guy. Go ahead, knock yourself out.
Take the hat and run.
Hey, kid!
Yeah?
What the hell is that?
Hey!
Oh no!
What'd you do?
A short wall. Yeah, that is a big word for Biff, but this one seems kind of savvy.
Give me that hat, you lousy crook!
Emmett!
Holy shit!
Emmett!
There's a trolley apparently.
Nobody makes a monkey out of
Movement.
Kid Tannen!
Why was he like grinning about it?
Ow! Fix me up!
Oh right, his newly shined shoes got ruined, I see. Peek! The trolley
You learned how
shitted!
to move
No!
like that.
Sandlot football. They used to call me the Streak.
Get out!
Oh, that's so cute. He finds out that when they were both like 17, they had a lot in common. I mean, not like entirely in common, but he's not like a sporty guy, but he does ride a skateboard. So they were both a little bit, you know. You'd never guess, but this is how he found out. I now remember what the vibe of this game was, and it's actually like almost such an obvious thing. It's weird that nothing else alluded to it. White boys match each other's quirk. Yeah, fair. The idea that he goes back in time to when he was the same age as Doc and finds out that, you know, there's a reason why they're friends in the present. It's because they've always like had just like vibed together, and this way that he directly finds out that they were pretty similar at the same age. It's always had that really just a very sweet, genuine kind of feeling to it, in that they're two people who should absolutely not be friends by any metric, and yet they are, and then everything that they find out during the storyline just kind of proves that. It almost feels bittersweet that they are so far apart in time, because you know, in terms of the narrative, they supply each other with something that they each lack. And then when you get them together and they're the same age, you realize like they actually get on really well. They would be friends, but due to the curses of the inevitability of time, they have to be friends when they are extremely far apart. I have no idea what that entire section of stealing his hat was for. I just did it because it looked funny. Why did we do that?
This subpoena's for Arthur McFly?
Have you seen him?
For a few seconds in the soup kitchen, but I think he's gone back into hiding.
Brilliant deduction, Einstein.
How about Kid Tannen? What do we know about him?
He's loud, he's obnoxious, he's not very bright, and he doesn't like anybody getting in his way.
Yep, that's a Tannen, all right. Some of us down at the patent office are wondering, what made you think of a rocket-powered drill?
Ah, that'd be Journey to the Center of the Earth by Jules Verne. It was a revelation.
Yeah, that's kind of what we figured. Have you read The Time Machine?
H.G. Wells? Not yet, but it's on my list.
That's cute. That's like just
We'll get that
an
subpoena
actual
delivered.
conversation.
My name isn't...
Michael Corleone!
Yeah.
I like all the Tannens have a Naruto bloodline curse of some kind. Yeah, it's like, okay, I know this is a niche reference that only applies to some people, but it's like the Blackadder thing where anywhere you go in time, there is a version of that, I guess, bloodline thing. Yeah, generational assholism. There's always somebody that the same actor can play. just around, and they have a universe specific qualities to that decade or whatever. It's a little bit like when you play Kingdom Hearts and you go to like Atlantica and suddenly you're a fish so you fit in. That's the same thing.
Hey, can I get some moose?
What does this look like? A hunting lodge?
What? I didn't mean to go in there. I meant to go to the soup kitchen. I'm just doing stuff that I know will progress, but if I was doing this blind, I would actually be a little bit confused about this. Because I'm supposed to be finding my, Arthur, my grandfather, so I can give him a subpoena, but, he was in here, and now he's gone, and they just said they didn't know where he is, so... I'm not quite sure what you're supposed to think that you're doing. What is a subpoena? It is, a thing that happens legally in America
Q-ball.
that they like to refer to a lot.
The truck just arrived with a fresh shipment of, soup.
Soup? Soup?
Well, this is the regular soup, and this is the special soup.
Right. Special.
Nicely done.
Hey, what are you doing?
I'm spicing up the soup. It's my secret recipe.
Listen, this ain't the Savoy, and we ain't here to feed these bozos no fancy soup. The boss has got a business to rebuild, so knock off the goofing and mind your post.
All right. Just try the soup. Well?
I can see why you want to keep this a secret.
Ugh. Damn, the chair, like, nudged when he walked up to it. I wonder if that's like an intentional animation or something. There's a lot of detail going on here. It's an order to come to court to be a witness. Is that what it is? I thought a subpoena was when... I thought it was when you were a... Oh, I can't remember. All I remember about it was I thought it was that you have to not just come to court, but be put into a separate, like, lobby with other people involved in the case. And you're not allowed to talk to anyone because They don't want you to give out any information that might jeopardize the jury's result, something like that. I'm sorry, I'm not good at legal terms, especially for American legal things. You made the jury duty thing as a joke because it's like another American thing. Yeah, they do talk about jury duty a lot in American media. Sorry, I have the least American chat ever right now. You just googled it, and yeah, a writ ordering a person to attend a court. Yeah, but it's not jury duty like Eurobean to assemble. Yeah, we actually are like the Eurobean chat right now. It's not like when you have jury duty and you're attending to watch a case play out and hear the arguments. It's when you are, I think, maybe involved in the proceedings, and they have to be like, you have to just sit in a room by yourself. I'm trying not to say the word sequestered because it's just like right at the forefront of my mind.
Huddle up, Emmett.
Huddle?
Just listen up for a second.
I'm trying not to make any below the belt jokes of the way that they interact.
Obviously, this kitchen isn't the speakeasy.
Indeed. This must be some sort of front meant to cleverly and legally obfuscate the existence of a hidden establishment of ill repute. Perhaps in the basement.
Right. That might explain the elevator.
An establishment of ill repute. We just need one more and we could have the Dover Boys.
We'll score that hooch somehow.
I'll keep cogitating.
Oh god, camera freaked out. Hey, Guy, oh, he's still... Yeah, apparently there's still soup in there.
I better not talk to him. I don't want to mess up his timeline.
I wonder if Guy is Chekhov's guy. Hey, cue ball.
Excuse me.
You talking to me?
Why is the soup in a barrel?
'Cause it's hard to ladle off the floor?
Can I have a bowl of soup?
We're a soup kitchen. What do you think?
What kind of soup is this? It tastes like...
Scrolle ribolita?
I was gonna say week old cabbage.
Everyone's a critic. Look, all I got to work with is this 2-bit soup in a barrel and spice rack that hadn't been restocked since the Coolidge administration. What do you think I should do to perk this slop up?
Let's see. Have you tried...
God, this... I don't have any memories about when I played this for the first time, and I only played through the first episode, and then managed to not continue. But for some reason, I think he repeats that, or at least I got stuck and I kept picking different things. This is the only bit I have any memory of. I remember him saying, "Have you tried?" and then me picking stuff. Oh, okay, so it actually doesn't matter what I say. I need to get him to look to one side.
Paprika?
Paprika?
I just think it could use a little color.
Color?
Are we gonna set this guy up with like a chef job so he can get out of gooning? You know what I mean? Surprised they have paprika in the 1930s. Okay. Oh no.
Kitchen's for management only.
Still gonna
Rummy.
insult me and hold up a gun. Okay. Oh, I can hit it from here. Okay. Eat shit. Okay, that wasn't what I needed to happen. Because we need to get this alcohol for ourselves and not have it go down the... I don't know what you call that thing.
Emmett,
Yes?
Hmm.
we'll score that hooch somehow.
I'll keep cogitating.
Oh no, the extra tables.
There's no way I'm gonna keep that door open without some help.
Okay, now I can tell him to do it.
Emmett,
Yes?
Emmett, I can't get into the door over there. Those tables are jamming it shut.
The door? So your plan is to just waltz in there and take a barrel of alcohol?
No, of course not. That would be stupid, right?
I'll say.
Still, I'd like to get that door open. I can't do anything from out here.
Well, it's a simple matter of physics. A lever, some sort of stop. Let me see what I can come up with.
I think I actually have to wait, like, quite a while for him to figure out how to do this.
What is it, kid?
So this place used to be a soup kitchen.
What do you mean used to be? Despite recent changes in ownership, this joint is still available for the purposes of distributing food to the needy and the not so well-to-do, and no other purposes whatsoever.
Right.
So when the speakeasy burned down, they just kind of like muscled into a soup kitchen and continued as before.
Mind if I look around a bit?
No.
How long does it take for him to... Oh, hello, Emmy. I'm back at it again, doing loop-de-loops in a soup kitchen. What if I use the phone now? I don't know anyone's number, so...
Brown residence?
Oh, okay, he just dialed the only number we know. Loops for soups. Okay, that's a raid message candidate. Pin. Oh, I can't even interact with him. Do I have to do something, or does he like figure it out after some time? Maybe the guide I have open is just kind of
What is it, kid?
being a bit too immersive instead of giving me instructions. Hey.
Okay. I've got some more ideas about your soup.
He's too busy freaking at sensitive
Let's
Star by the
see.
door.
Have you tried?
No. You know what? Is funny. I actually swear by putting chili and parsley in things. I love
Parsley?
these
It
fucking
might help
ingredients.
to complement the mellow flavor of the cabbage.
Compliment the mellow... What are you talking
No,
about?
yeah, he's got
Trust
you
me.
there. I'm afraid you can't add parsley
You might
to
be
mellow
onto
something
something,
out
kid.
that's
Let me see
already
what I got.
cabbage. Yes, scenes. Yes, chili flakes forever, squad. I fucking love chili flakes. I put them in so much stuff. When I cook spaghetti, I put chili flakes in the water so that they get a little bit of a kick to them.
Eureka!
Oh, there we go. That means that he's got the door open. So if I hit the pipe now, chili flakes squad in the chat. I think the game pauses when I'm not actively in the window.
Ah, Miss Strickland. Come for some more soup?
Come now, Mr. Donnelly. You know I wouldn't set one foot in this mockery of all
Yeah,
that
I'm
is
sorry
good
about
and
the pause.
decent if the
I
poor
really
of
needed
Hill
to
Valley
write
weren't so
hashtag chili
dependent
squad.
on Mr. Tennant's overblown show of generosity.
Was that a yes?
Just give me the soup before I gag on the hypocrisy.
Wait a minute. Who does young Miss Strickland's
Tell
voice?
the boss you said hello.
I'll just bet you will.
Am I imagining things?
Edna picked up the barrel of hooch. Now all I have to do is to get it from her somehow.
So she just waltzed in and took the alcohol that I was trying so hard to get off this guy. What do you think about this, Emmett?
Emmett.
Yes?
Oh, that's interesting.
Just a little mechanical ingenuity. In the end, the door is open.
Yeah, good job.
Yeah, we had to tell him that he did a
Score
good
that
job.
hooch somehow.
I'll keep cogitating.
Do 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 do. Out we go. Where is she? There she is. Give me that drink. Give me now.
Hey, Miss Strickland.
Oh, hello, Mr. Corleone. Try not to draw any undue attention my way. I'm on the trail of a hot new scoop, as we in the newspaper business say.
Okay, no, she's not who I thought it was.
Did you finish the story you interviewed me for? About Carl Sagan?
Yes, but those pig-headed editors at the paper rejected it. They said my story was slanted, and that I was glorifying a suspected arsonist. As if their stories aren't always glorifying the criminal vermin that run this town. This whole thing makes me so mad I could spit. Though of course I never would. There's an ordinance against it, and it's so untidy.
I wish we had an ordinance against spitting. Doop doop doo.
What's the scoop?
I've heard rumors that something shady is going on at the Sisters of Mercy Soup Kitchen. It's under new management, you know. And oh, we mustn't jump to any conclusions. Not till the facts are in. I hope to heaven it is just a rumor. That soup kitchen is the front line in the good fight. If it goes bad, what will happen to the Stay Sober Society? Not to mention all the charitable institutions that depend on me for soup deliveries.
What's the Stay Sober Society?
You haven't heard of the SSS? They do the most marvelous work, taking hopeless drunken bums and turning them into former hopeless drunken bums. I'm one of the founding members. And not to say that I was ever, well, you know. Anyway, we've always met in the cellar of the Sisters of Mercy Soup Kitchen, but for some reason the new managers don't want us down there, so we're stuck. We've got nowhere to meet.
Would some chili flakes help sort this out?
I know a place where the Stay Sober Society can meet.
Oh? Where?
You could meet in the Speakeasy, the one that got bombed last Wednesday.
Now wouldn't that be poetic irony? But I'm not sure the building is structurally safe.
I know a place where the Stay Sober Society can meet.
Oh? Where?
The Brown residence.
You mean Judge Brown's place?
Yeah, I happen to be good friends with his son Emmett, and he's told me the judge would love to lend his place out for,
Pocket
you know,
flakes.
good
I wish you
causes
could
like
do
yours.
Really? Why, that's the most generous, public-spirited offer I've received in a month of Sundays. Please, tell your friend Emmett we accept. And the offer couldn't have come at a better moment. It's almost time for the meeting to begin.
What a
I got a book.
coincidence. Okay, Scenes, don't worry about it. It's quite a lax game in terms of time spent. I mean, I'm just doing donuts in the park now.
This might be a stupid question, but couldn't you have designed your rocket-powered drill to run on fuel that, you know, isn't illegal?
Illegal? What does law have to do with science? Science has its own laws. You of all people should know that.
That's Marty. That is a stupid question. In every timeline, he has to make his inventions run on something illegal. That's just how it is.
But couldn't you tweak your engine design a little so it runs on something else?
Like what?
I don't know, gas maybe?
Gasoline? Pfft, yesterday's news. You'll see. By 1940, automobiles will all run on pure alcohol.
That would be funny.
You have to deliver a lot of subpoenas?
Father's always sending me out to do these dirty jobs. He wants to expose me to different kinds of people. All he's exposed me to is a lot of new curse words.
If serving subpoenas is such dirty work, why don't you just say no?
Look, what's the worst thing that can happen to me on this job?
You could get shot.
Yeah, well, believe me, that's nothing compared to what I'll get if I mouth off to my pop.
I think I need to tell him that we just volunteered his family home for a sober society meeting.
Any idea where we could find Artie?
Not a jot. If only we had a way of tracking him.
Well, we do have his hat.
What do you know about Arthur McFly?
Certified accountant. Graduated Hill Valley 5 classes ahead of me. Seems like a nice fellow, actually.
How did he get mixed up with a guy like Kid Tannen?
Who knows? Sometimes people find themselves stuck in situations they can't get out of.
We'll get that subpoena
See,
delivered.
that was like the most natural looking you up and down because you don't realize you're being hypocritical. That was fantastically well animated because it was so understated and quick. It's exactly the way it would be if this was live action. Where the hell is that guy? Oh yeah, Flophouse. I was like, what the hell's a Flophouse last time?
I'm not so sure I want to stay in a place that welcomes transients.
He's racist. I can't believe it. You're enjoying Emmett's lines and animations. It's all pretty good. I'm just, it's all really kind of whimsical and it's got a lot of energy to it. I'm a bit stuck. I've got the guide open, but maybe I needed to say something else to Edna. Oh dear. Oh gosh, the controls. Oh dear. There we go. Sometimes I'm pressing a button, it goes one direction, and then it'll like update, and then it'll go another direction.
Hey, Miss Strickland.
Oh, hello, Mr. Corleone. I'm afraid I haven't much time. The meeting of the Stay Sober Society is due to begin very soon.
You make hot soup deliveries?
It's one of my many small contributions to the good cause. Healthy bodies, healthy souls, or so one hopes. I pick up barrels of hot soup at the kitchen, and I deliver them hither and thither. Hill Valley Orphanage, the St. Francis Xavier Ranch for Unwanted Children, Foggy Mountain Home for the Incurably Insane, Shady Acres Rest Home. Oh, I can barely keep track of them all. It's a very big job.
Oh, I think so. Sometimes there is a dialogue track that you need to explore to find the dialogue option that continues, and sometimes it's not obvious that that's the one that relates to what you want to do.
Hey, I can help you deliver soup. I donate a lot of time to charities.
Oh? Which ones?
The, Mario Brothers.
Ah, yes. The Italians do so many good works.
If you'll just fix it so I can pick up the barrels of soup.
Now hold your horses, let's not get overeager. I drive the soup cycle in this town, and I'm not about to turn it over to an upstart. But if you're well connected with the local charitable institutions...
Yeah?
You can let me know when they're running low on soup.
The Italians, they do so many good works. Wait, what?
As a matter of fact, I do know a local charity that's running low on soup.
Oh? Who?
What does this accomplish?
The Stay Sober Society.
That's right. They'll soon be gathering at the Brown estate, and we haven't provided
Oh, okay.
refreshments.
I needed to convince her to
I
bring
can't get over the
what she
generosity of
thinks
your
is
friend
the
Emmett
soup
volunteering his father's house for our
to
meeting.
the meeting. Okay.
Wait there!
Oh my god, he had a real
Michael,
face journey there.
What in the name of Thomas Alva Edison do you think you're doing?
Don't you get it? You need alcohol to run your drill, right? Those bootleggers at the soup kitchen won't let us get our hands on any of their hooch. But we can get Miss Strickland to pick it up for us and deliver it right to your door.
No, out of the question.
Why?
I can't just let strangers invade my parents' house. What do we know about these people?
Well, they're sober.
They're sober. It says so right in the name.
Well, okay, but Pop needs his peace and quiet at the end of the day. This meeting is sure to be too noisy for him.
They'll be quiet.
They'll be quiet. You'll be quiet, right?
Oh, yes! I play my tambourine very softly.
You hear that?
Yes, but...
But what?
But it's still impossible.
What the fuck?
Okay, forget the whole thing. We don't have to test your rocket-powered drill tonight.
We don't?
No, I'll take the train back to Washington and I'll tell the folks at the office to give the patent to Dr. McCoy.
Wait!
Oh yeah, sorry, Emmy. I didn't like catch you up
will
on
instruct the members
what's
of
happened
the
before
society
this.
to wipe their feet before they come inside.
Then you are Emmett Brown. I thought as much. You have such a righteous face. Edna Strickland, I don't know how to thank you for your generosity.
Pleased to meet you.
The feeling is mutual.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
You worry too much, Emmett. Now all we gotta do is serve that subpoena, and we're off to build your rocket drill.
And get my patent.
Yeah, your patent.
Okay, the rundown so far. The real current time Doc Brown is in prison because you see that hole behind us? That was an illegal speakeasy because this is 1931 and he blew it up. And we don't know why, but we did talk to him. This is the Emmett Brown that exists in 1931. I think he's 17. I'm not sure if that's true. I'm pretty sure Marty is like 17. So either I'm just misremembering or they were the same age. But anyway, yeah, they're basically the same age. That's the vibe in this reality. So we came back to 1931. Doc is our age in this time frame, and we're trying to work with his younger self to solve the problem of getting his future self out of prison. Yeah, the fun thing is that you get to find out what they would be like as a duo together if they were the same age instead of being more like a kind of mentor and riotous kid kind of thing. So yeah, there's like this whole interesting angle that nothing else in this franchise has explored. Einstein looks kind of frightening. I don't really like him, but Emmett's just kind of going along with this because we told him that we are here to patent one of his ideas from the official, like, people who do that. So we have literally lied to him, and we're now using that as leverage to get him to do anything that we want. That's not great, but, you know, if he knew that his older future self was in prison right now, I think he'd be okay with it. We also seen our own grandfather who was eating at the soup kitchen, and we've seen this timeline's version of Biff, who is a quite intimidating and slightly older than us gangster. We don't really know what his racket is, but we do know that the speakeasy goons have moved into the soup kitchen and now just running alcohol out of... What kind of vibe are you saying? Are you stuttering gangster in? Is that like fear or is that something else? How do we get to your house?
We'll get that subpoena delivered.
Oh right, we have to find Arthur McFly, my grandfather, so we can deliver the subpoena, but he disappeared. We do have his hat. Oh, of course. I'm such an idiot. Shouldn't need a guide to do this.
Hey, honey, come here for a sec, boy. Hey, boy, can you find the guy who belongs to this hat?
The guy who belongs to this hat?
Where's he going?
Only one way to find out.
Run! Hide.
Huh. Deja vu.
The main character, apart from like the usual suspects, like a male member of Marty's family and Doc in a different timeline and Biff's like whoever it is in this universe, there is an additional character called Edna Strickland, who, judging from the name, is the mother of like the guy who ended up being Marty's principal, right? I think. Because there's no way they would use the same name unless it was relevant. But anyway, we met her in the current timeline. She's like a hard ass who collects newspapers like a crazy old lady. And in this timeline, she's younger and she's a reporter.
Thanks for bringing us here, boy. We'll take it from here.
So, is this still Edna's apartment, or, Oh, it was
Yeah?
his.
Who is it?
It's McFly!
Shh, I know.
So we can have a conversation with him. We have to serve him a subpoena, but we also can't interfere in his actions in this time period too much because we don't want to have him
Someone's
deviate,
playing tricks on me.
you know, and completely negate our own existence by making him do something that he wouldn't have otherwise done.
What now?
Hey, Arthur, can you come down a minute?
Do I know you?
We've got some important information for you, but we can't yell it. It's private.
Then put it in a postcard and send it. I'm stuck up here till the boss tells me I can leave. Sorry. Some other time.
He's basically like his dad, but I don't know if he's like more spineless or what. I can't move. Okay. Fresh bread. God, I wish I had some fresh bread. This is like little walking somewhere else animation. Run. Run, get Biff. Whee! Time to biff it up. No, wait. Yeah, God. I'm pressing the right hand movement button and he goes down.
Well, well, look who's back. They say rats always return to the scene of the sinking ship. Get 'em, Matches.
Is this the same thing that happened just a minute ago? No, it's different. Because they're not after the hat this time. Uh-oh. Oh shit, can I throw a subpoena at them? Klondike, isn't that a kind of chocolate? Can I...
Come down from there,
I
you
don't think
son
that
of a
picture's gonna
bitch!
do anything
Right
but
now!
confuse people.
That's an order! Don't make me angry, Smucko! Get
This hat
down
belongs
here
to my
and
grandfather.
face the music! You can't get away that easy.
I really don't
Nobody
think they need
puts
to know
one
the
over
Brown
on
family
Kid
phone
Cannon
number.
and
Why
lives to
did they
tell about
record individual dialogue for each item?
it. You're dead meat, twerp!
I don't think
Better
so.
start
Okay, that one
composing your
didn't.
epitaph.
Alright, what do I do? Oh, okay. I think, as a general rule, if I don't know what to do, I have to use the
I'm gonna
tape
carve
recorder.
it in. What do you think you're doing up there, you scrawny little runt? Get down here right now!
I don't think I would think to do stuff like this.
You're only
I don't
making
think
it
they're in a
worse for
talkative mood
yourself.
right now.
The
He
longer
said that
you
to
stay
me.
up there, the longer I'm gonna take evacuating your guts.
Eviscerating.
That's what I said. So if you know what's good for you, you'll get the hell down.
Einstein, help!
Eat them.
Lay off. Get away from me, you crazy
Bite
mutt.
his crotch off.
Go away, dog. We're busy here. Go on, scram. Hey, where'd he go?
You let him get away, idiot.
Oh, okay. Is Biff the book stealer from the beginning? No. It's that every time Marty goes to a different time period, there is a version of Biff, as in a member of his family, the same Biff but younger or older or whatever. There's always a Biff who plays the antagonist. It's like a kind of recursive universal thing. The Biff in this universe, I'm not sure how he is related to the real Biff, but his name is Kid Tannen and he's a gangster. So that's our antagonist. Hello, I like Parmesan. Hello, howdy. Thank you. I love it as well. It's super good. Thank you so much, Delta. Biffy the Kid, I guess. Right, now we can go back to that apartment, which was, oh my god, do I have to remember where it was? What if I get run over? Where was it? Oh geez. It was past the prison, because we had to go past where Doc is. There we go. Hey, Scenes! I'm slowly figuring it out. Okay, buzzer.
What now?
They don't seem to get that suspicious, do they? Now we hide and we use the tape recorder.
What do you think you're doing up there, you scrawny little runt? Get down here right now!
It's Kid. Right away, boss. Where's Kid?
I think it's really funny that the character they've invented for this game of Marty's grandfather is the guy who's playing him is doing an impression of his dad from the film.
Arthur.
Wait, what?
Maybe I should have led with the subpoena.
Oh, for fuck's sake! Really? Really? God damn it.
What now?
Oh my god, you're right. His buttons are all done up wrong. And apparently he will just fall for this a second time.
What do you think you're doing up there, you scrawny little runt? Get down here right now!
It's Kid. Right away, boss. Where's Kid?
Stay still, you annoying little maggot.
Arthur McFly?
Yeah?
Got something for you.
Thanks. A subpoena?
Ordering you to appear in court and provide evidence in the investigation into...
Kid Tannen? Take it back!
You can't get rid of it, Mr. McFly. Once you've been served, it's your duty to report to the court at the earliest possible time. Failure to do so could lead to a warrant for your arrest.
Arrest! But Kid'll kill me. Stupid Artie. Holy cats, what am I gonna do?
I suggest you avail yourself to the protection of the court.
Oh gosh, oh gosh.
Just what a loser. I mean, yeah.
Well, we've served the subpoena and gotten a barrel of booze delivered to your house. Looks like we're off to your lab to build
Looks
your
like
rocket
we're gonna have
drill.
a raging party.
You do have a lab, right?
What kind of future patent holder would I be without a lab? Come on.
Woohoo!
Doc! I'm off to get the rocket drill.
Good.
Come on, let's
Oh,
go.
another thing
Time waits for no man.
that has not yet been explained is that the current Doc who is in prison there keeps on prominently showing that he has a wedding ring on, and we don't quite know what
Are you
that's
sure
about
this
yet.
is gonna work, Emmett?
Don't let the ramshackle nature of my laboratory fool you. If all goes according to plan, we'll soon be in possession of the most powerful rocket fuel known to man.
That's great. How?
Well, it's very simple. This crankshaft induces a powerful direct current into the electrolysis chamber, producing hydrogen, which must be periodically released into the primary distillation barrel. While tending to the hydrogen, we'll also need to regularly sprinkle these shredded protein flakes into this aquarium of tuber bacteria to generate the necessary nitrogen to catalyze the reaction.
Cool.
Oh, hot! Extremely hot! The temperature of the reaction must be kept at a steady temperature of 623 degrees Kelvin by carefully pumping these bellows.
Do I have to do this?
Any questions?
Emmett? Why is there a brace of drunkards gathering on our lawn?
Wait, Fancy Moses, it's my father!
So?
So, he doesn't know I'm engaging in acts of scientific exploration in here. He thinks this is where I go to pour through my law books.
Oh.
You tend to the reaction. I'll try to get rid of him.
No!
What? Can't we just start over after he's gone?
It's too late. The reaction's already started. Don't worry. I'll try to help you out where I can.
Isn't that really low for Kelvin? I don't know what the ranges
coming,
of Kelvin
father!
mean. Whoops.
Father!
Don't you father me, child.
Like is from Kelvin for the stars. Actually,
No, who
Kelvin,
invented
it was
fire,
designed
Pop? I don't know either, but you can be damn sure it wasn't
to
a
like
lawyer.
apply to any situation. I think they use it for stars because other ranges would just be too high. But I'm pretty sure Kelvin is like, you can just put this on anything. It just usually only applies to space. It's also for Absolute Zero, yeah. Like, I feel like it was where they tried to standardize, you know.
Listen to the words I'm emphasizing.
Don't you turn your back on me.
Oh, sorry, yeah. I think this might have been time related.
This isn't food for thought.
Food,
Pop.
food, food,
It's
okay.
gruel.
Thank God I don't have to remember the stuff that he said. I just have to pay attention.
Is it my fault if I don't get a spark out of laws and statutes?
Fire?
What did you do?
Emmett, who are you talking to in there?
No one, Father.
Oh, did I mess that up?
Why don't you go feed the ducks, Father?
Whoops. I like this process. It is fun that we're like having that confrontation going on in the background.
This may come as a shock to you, Pop, but not everyone wants to be a lawyer.
Where's the hand crank? Oh God, I can't see it. Where is the hand crank? Move! Okay, genuinely, I know what I'm supposed to do, but I can't see it.
Just pay attention to what I say.
Emmett, I'm not through with you yet.
Oh, there it is behind me.
Can't you see this is eating me up inside?
Chat was in front of it. That's why I couldn't see it. Oh God, the perils of streaming. It was it's literally behind where I had the chat.
Don't you have a release valve on your mouth somewhere? Maybe I should just get struck by lightning. Would that make you happy? Excellent. Now twist the valve there.
Does that say Flavins?
We're about a quarter of the way home.
Emmett, get back here!
Oh Christ. Oh no.
You're going to find
Pressuring me to be something I'm not.
I hope someday you have children and you will look.
This may come as a shock to you, Pop, but not everyone wants to be a lawyer. I don't know what's eating you, Father.
His
but I
dad's
wish you would
voice
go on a diet.
is like the equivalent of Animal Crossing
Why
character in the
won't you
background.
Release me from your unattainable expectations.
He's talking normally and his dad is like
Law may be your burning passion, Father, but it is not mine. Halfway there.
Emmett!
Keep up the good work. If it weren't for scientists, men like you would still be divining the future with sheep's bladders and goat gizzards.
What is that?
Stop getting so hot under the collar, Pop.
Oh no. Which one is bladder?
Emmett!
Oh,
Oh, that's for the pressure release.
This isn't food for thought, Pop. It's gruel.
What are they feeding you?
Oh, the
in
hint's
that
getting
school
more
of yours?
esoteric. I
You look
think
like a
it is
skeleton.
random.
Someday you can-
Lawyers are nothing but overblown bags of gas.
Yeah, okay, I get it. That one was easy.
I'm not just another one of your staffers who spins around you like a top.
Are you trying to spin this argument around to my failings?
Oh, we heard him say something.
If you don't like my performance at the courthouse, then fire me. By Galileo's rotations, do you ever listen to yourself? Why must you always scatter condescension my way?
Scatter and sprinkle are nearly synonyms. So it's got to be that one.
Almost there.
This is just puppet science, yeah. But look, this is really creative for like
want to vent our dirty laundry in public like this?
active gameplay in a narrative game.
Would that make you happy?
This is really actually quite engaging, and it's getting
The hotter
faster.
you get, the more I know I'm right.
They're actually playing the animations
No
faster
idea
so
what
that
kind
there's
of
more.
pressure I'm under.
It's more tense.
Why don't you go feed the ducks, Father?
Genuinely, this is really well done.
Men like you would still be divining the future with sheep's bladders and goat gizzards.
I guess because
Is it
yeah,
my
there is a
fault if
bladder
I
out
don't
there.
get a
That's what that
spark
is.
out of laws and statutes?
Oh no,
Or should I
spark is
honor
the
your
electric,
wishes?
not the fire.
You treat me like common bacteria. I have no idea what kind of pressure I'm
what?
under.
And pressure.
I get a turn to talk, or is this
And
going
then
to be another
turn, which would
monologue?
be this.
What do you call a room full of lawyers trapped in a burning building?
Burning.
A good start.
Oh my god, he's just insulting the profession.
I'm afraid we'll have to take this up later, Pop. My soup's about to boil over.
What? This isn't over, young man.
Whew.
Oh my god.
Are you okay? You and your dad sounded.
It was an argument we should have had a long time ago. We... Oh!
What?
Science was harder to do in the 1930s.
Eureka! Now all we gotta do is fuel up the old rocket power drill, and you and I can...
I can take it and go.
But don't you want to test it first?
No time. The last train for DC leaves in just a few minutes.
All right. You've got to get this baby to the U.S. Patent Office.
Exactly.
So tell me, Michael, when can I expect to hear back from the Patent Office?
Oh, in about, I'd say...
Oh.
I can't.
Huh?
Emmett, I'm not from the patent office.
I don't understand.
I lied to you, but I didn't want to. It was the only way I can get you to trust me. See, there's somebody who's in big trouble. Someone very important to me, to both of us. I can't tell you who, but I need to save him tonight, and I need your invention to do it. I'll get it back to you, I promise. And, Emmett, you're gonna be a great inventor.
Wait! Keep the throttle at about 8.
Oh. Look at me getting all emotional over a sincere
Okay,
Telltale
Doc,
moment.
I got the drill. Now let's get you out of here. Come on, start.
Is he even in there? Uh-oh.
Mr. Corleone! You're too late!
Too late? The Doc's not supposed to be... Doc!
They're moving him to another facility for safekeeping! Oh, I better go get a quote from the police chief.
Did she just see us trying to break into the cell and yell, "Oh, you can't do that anymore"?
Paddy wagon intercepted. Suspect slain. And they're still after him.
But what
How are they
changed?
gonna rescue him now?
What did... We didn't affect anything.
At least the rocket part came out of this in one piece.
Can we attach it to this bike? Yes, thank you. This is exactly like riding a skateboard. It'll be fine.
Alright, I'm coming, Doc.
Gas 17 cents. Look at the gas is 17 cents joke or die. Well, obviously, one of them has to nearly fall off a moving vehicle.
Gotta get you out of here.
What's that?
I said you're still in danger.
Never mind, never mind. Get me out of here and we'll talk later.
It's so funny they still call them paddy wagons. Oh, is that like padlock wagon? Well, obviously I need to use the tape recorder.
Maybe not.
Oh. Patty like Irish? No! Really? Are you... Why do we still use that? Give him his notebook.
After all the trouble I went through getting this thing, there's no way I'm letting it out of my sight.
Oh, okay. Use gun on padlock. God, I thought I was onto something by being like, oh, padlock wagon? Is that the ancient like thing that they used to know? This was because the cops were in the stereotype Irish. Oh! Why were the cops Irish in old America? What was going on there? It's not just the British being awful again. No, it's well, I guess it is, technically. Well, no, wait, which part of Ireland is it? Here, look, here's your phone number.
Not sure what that'll do.
Okay. One of the few jobs the Irish were allowed to do, that and fire. I presume you mean being firefighters, not people who blew things up as their job? Yes, firefighters, okay. Service work. Okay, I had no idea there was prejudice against Irish Americans like that. I mean, that may sound incredibly naive, but my defense is that I'm not American.
Don't worry, Doc. I'll get you out.
Be careful, buddy.
Aw.
I'll be back.
I'll wait right here.
Aw. Now stab the guy driving the car. Oh, of course it's him. I just realized it was going to be him just before it was revealed. Keys. Okay. Hit with tire iron.
Why on earth would I want to whack that with a tire iron?
Okay. Them and the Italians. We've already had Italians come up. It's why mobs in movies and stuff are always Italian or Irish. I don't think... Okay, I don't have the widest repertoire here, but I don't think I've ever really been aware of Irish mobs in movies, which is just to say I haven't watched the right things. To me, I always thought it was an Italian thing. There were very, very limited opportunities. They weren't seen as white. Italian I can kind of get because, you know, that's a kind of... Oh god, I need to pick my words really carefully. I can get how if you're one of those purists about it, Italian is kind of not white enough. I get it, what the mentality is there, but the Irish are like the whitest people alive. So, God, I mean, I probably shouldn't try and understand the mentalities of mid-century racism. Hey, do you want this?
Not sure what that'll do.
Okay, never mind.
Kid Tannen's driving the truck.
Captain, that explains a lot.
I'll be back.
Scene just playing out while he clings to the side of a moving vehicle.
Keys. The window's shut tight.
Smash it. I told you to use the tire iron.
Why on earth would I want to whack that with a tire iron?
Because it's a window. That's cute. His volume went down when you looked away. Aw, there's so many things in here that are huge attention to details. Oh, there's an antenna up there. I was supposed to take that. Apparently that is different from using a tire iron.
No good. The window's shut.
Well, what am I supposed to do about that? Genuinely, how can I get the window to come down?
Keys are on the dashboard, but I can't reach them.
You need a protraction appurtenance.
What?
A reach extender.
I'll be back. Keys. 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 Keys.
I'm sorry.
No good. The window's shut.
Don't say that, Scenes. Oh, right, okay. I was supposed to, I like how the bike is still just sitting there. There's little shots from inside. There's so many things going on. I didn't know what a tire iron was actually for. I think I just obtained a hubcap. Can I just like... Can I please just slap... Oh, I lost the tire iron. Can I just slap him with a hubcap? No.
I need a distraction.
Leave it to me. Hey, driver! You're driving too fast. Watch how you take those cars.
Go, go, go.
What are you trying to do? Kill me? I object to your tone of voice, and I find this seat distinctly uncomfortable. Do you have a pillow I can sit on? Hey, I'm talking to you, driver. Don't ignore me. You!
Oh no! Yay!
Thanks, Doc. I guess that's why they call you the Streak.
How did you know that?
I have my sources.
That's so cute. Alright, now you can just pass him the keys. Oh no, he doesn't need the keys. I need
Not
to
sure
open
what
it.
that'll do.
No, 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 no. I know. Sorry. I don't know how to put the item away except going into that menu. Open the paddy lock. Boys' night!
Stand back, Doc.
Marty!
Oh, Christ. Oh no!
Eat lead,
Oh shit,
Sagan.
I'm actually playing! Throw the hubcap at him. or should it have been the tape recorder?
Ow! Son of a bitch!
Oh my god, they're swearing. Hello? Boys' night? Stormtrooper. Yeah, I just figured out what you meant. He was shackled to the inside of the... This is so dangerous. Execute kid, Marty, it's me, the gun. Can I? No, because I'm not facing the right way and I can't turn around, but I can probably shoot the shackles off. Whee!
This is a rescue!
That's the idea.
I really enjoy how, even in a narrative-based game, they have completely included the insane vehicle sequences that are mandatory if you do anything in this universe.
I don't want to record them right now.
Alright.
Why couldn't your younger self have built us a hoverboard?
They won't be invented for another 84 years!
Okay.
The throttle!
Why? Oh!
Now it's just going to rocket propel us into the ground. Oh, hey, the car. Thank God we didn't hit it.
Doc, are you okay?
I'm fine.
You probably
But I
shouldn't
wonder
be.
what sorts of bizarre repercussions my younger self's invention of a flying bicycle will have on the timeline.
Did you know that would happen?
I had a suspicion. I never could keep those rockets from exploding.
So, what do we do now?
Now we get back to 1986 before our interactions with the past inevitably cascade into a calamitous future.
What if it already
Where's
did?
Julie Einstein?
Doc?
He's not in the pound, is he?
No, but I think we've got bigger problems right now.
Great Scott!
Whoa! Oh dear.
What's happening?
I don't know. We'll have to be careful not to run into ourselves.
Hey, fellas.
All right, McFly. Let's go see the boss.
History says Tanner will be arrested by a rookie cop by the name of Danny Parker.
I fear that nothing will save Hill Valley from descending into the fires of chaos and corruption.
Nothing is over until Kid Tannen says it's over.
To be continued in February 2010. Boy, how are we gonna wait that long? Wait, James Arnold Taylor? Really? Here's the German cast. February 2010, just a few weeks. Again, I have to force myself not to sing along with the tune. Yay, Bob Gale, Robert Zemeckis, yay! Robert, the Michael J. Fox Foundation, yay! I don't know why I started to say a different name. Woohoo! Just in time for the 15th anniversary. Oh god, right. I'm still a little baffled by the episodic thing. Like, I mean, when I finish this group series, I guess I would leave a review on the final installment. So if I don't know how Steam tallies these things. Oh, I mean, I can't leave a review because it's not on the store anymore. But when it was, I guess people had to leave individual reviews for each like 3-hour chunk that they played. Anyway, that was episode 1. I have already pre-installed episode 2, so we can move straight forward into it, because there's no sense acting like this is write the review, tie it to a brick, then throw it at somebody. Can do, boss. I'm saluting. They started doing it from the same launcher. Oh, that's cool. So I can swap to the next game. It just means that, well, I'm not quite sure what to do. I haven't put up a be right back screen, so I guess I could just swap to the intro screen really quick, or you guys can go in the void. I don't want to put you in the void because it makes me feel like I'm doing a bad job. But I won't be able to speak to you on the intro screen. So if I do that, you guys have to promise me that you won't go anywhere, okay? Nobody leaves. Okay? I'll give you some music. I'm gonna have to go to quit. Do you really want it? Really? Okay, I'll see you in like a couple seconds, and we'll continue on the next episode. Hello. I think I've got it. Hello? There we go. It takes a hot second to hook in sometimes. I had to run it and then really quickly head into graphics and change it from the resolution of like 1024 or something and full screen. And then when I changed it off of full screen, it was so tiny. It was like the size of my hand. Okay, let's move this out the way. Graphics quality. I think I will... Let's put some anti-aliasing on. You know, just as a treat. Pocket Back to the Future. You could make like a mobile game and call it that. Let's leave it at that. I don't want to push up the graphics too high. I know that sounds kind of insane, but my computer was heating up in the first session, and then I turned them down a bit. So I think there may be... I mean, unless it was... There's no frame rate limiter, is there? Is there? Oh. No, there's no frame rate limiter, so there is a chance that my computer heats up because it's producing like 1,000 frames a second. I am not sure. Anyway. We can now play in French. Sure thing. You can do that. Would you like backtothefuture.exe to be able to read and send text messages? Yes. Unbelievable how they knocked it out of the park first try with that logo and the font. I understood the subtitle of the first episode. which was "It's About Time," which is obviously a saying, but I'm actually not sure what "Get Tannen" is referring to.
What's happening?
I don't know, unless tomorrow's newspaper. Do you still have it?
Yeah. Local accountant beaten, left for dead.
Local accountant Arthur McFly was severely beaten and left for dead on the steps of the Hill Valley Courthouse last night.
They're gonna kill my grandpa?
Tannen's goons, no doubt. Probably in retaliation for Arthur answering that subpoena you delivered.
What are we gonna do?
I'm not sure what we can do. According to this, your grandfather was dumped on the doorsteps of the courthouse 5 minutes ago.
My dad's picture is disappearing.
That's the time stream catching up with your
Oh,
grandfather's
that's why he
fatal
has the
wounds,
Polaroid of his
which
dad.
means your father will never be born, and neither will you, unless...
As we smash this car up right now.
When did you last see your grandfather?
4 o'clock in the town square.
Let's give him enough time to make his deposition.
Right.
Oh, so serving
We'll
him the
have to be careful not
subpoena
to run into ourselves.
got him attacked by the goons severely enough that he died.
You were in jail.
All right, let's get moving before the police find us.
Freeze!
Oh, he still has the
Step
Mr.
out
Fusion.
of the car with your hands up.
Goddamn cops. Why now? Alright, I've lost most of my items. Good, we don't want that getting in the way.
Well,
Unfortunately,
looks like
don't
I
still
caught
have
me a
that gun.
fugitive. Carl Sagan, the speakeasy arsonist.
He hasn't
Alleged
spotted me yet.
speakeasy arsonist, if you don't mind.
What was that?
What was what?
Crap.
I heard something back there.
I think you're mistaken, officer.
What the heck kind of buggy is that?
Stay back. It's a prototype, still untested, liable to blow up at any moment. Or suddenly
That's right,
take
Doc.
off
Keep 'em off
without
balance.
warning.
Is that so? What is it, some kind of foreign job? German or something?
Not at all. This is solid American
Can't let him know I'm
workmanship.
here.
There it is again.
I think the night air is playing tricks on you, officer.
Looks like something out of Buck Rogers.
A year from now, everybody will be driving these babies.
Where's the keys? There they
I
are.
wouldn't be surprised if there's a promotion in this. You're getting to be a valuable commodity in Hill Valley.
That's very gratifying to hear.
I hope you don't mind cooling off a few minutes till reinforcements get here.
I don't mind, but the car may have other ideas.
Now I'm sure something's back there. I'd like to get a closer look at that.
He's so small, he's babies.
Stop!
Doc,
No! Save your grandfather! I'll be fine until you get back.
you got it, Doc.
Doc mown down? No! Okay, now to just go like 90 miles an hour. Fucking hell, they nailed
What
that
was
effect.
that?
In 2010. You gotta give them some credit.
.455. Artie's got to be in there somewhere, spilling his guts to the DA.
I know what a
There he
DA is.
All I gotta
I've
do is
seen
get to him before.
Better Call Saul.
I was wondering if I could do a little follow-up interview with you about the plight of poor Mr. Sagan. My sources indicate that Judge Brown will be setting him free tomorrow.
I wouldn't bet on that.
What's that?
Nothing. Listen, can we talk later? I've really got to get to the courthouse right now.
Really? Why?
My grandpa's being sued. My grandpa needs me.
My grandpa needs me as a character witness to get a fishing license.
Oh,
Well, that was a
then.
quick lie.
Carry on. And do put that vicious dog of yours on a leash, will you? We have laws about that sort of thing, you know.
Sure, no problem.
Sure, I don't give a shit. My grandpa. He's very sick.
Oh,
My
come on,
grandpa
yesterday,
in the
Marty,
courthouse
stop
needed me to
talking,
bring
get
him
moving.
soup. Please, can we bring my soup to my grandpa?
Einstein?
He's so sick.
Einstein, what is it, boy? Sit. Einie, sit. Crap.
Crap. Oh, I think I need to put subtitles on.
Einstein.
Uh-oh. This didn't happen earlier. I'm seeing double. 4
Is it a
Martys.
squirrel, Einie?
Hang on. Hang on. How do I... Sorry. Hang on. I'm trying to fix it. Hang on. Subtitles. Thank you.
What are you up to, Einie? Want the stick, boy? Want to chase it? You want to play? Okay, let's play.
Oh, a new mechanic. I can make myself really dizzy.
Go on, boy. Einstein. Bad dog. Oh, come on, Einie. Is it a squirrel, Einie? Okay, let's
so-
try this again.
Who do I throw it to?
I don't think I can throw the stick that far.
No, throw it at your sick grandpa. Come on. Throw it at yourself.
I am not bonking myself on the head with a stick.
You coward. Do it.
Go get it, boy. Where are you going, boy? You're killing me, Einie. Come on, boy, heal. We gotta save Doc.
I don't like how this moves.
I haven't got time for this, Einie.
Is he speaking like that because I had to do this progression in order to get out of this? Or did they just program in, you throw it at her?
Go get her, Einie.
You!
Did she
Get
see
this
2 of us?
mangy animal away from me!
Come on, Einstein. Get away from the nice lady.
My shoes!
Einstein, no.
Oh!
Way to go, Einie. Now to get into that courthouse and grab Artie before Tannen's guys. Ah.
That bastard dog has foiled our attempt to save
Hey.
ourselves.
Oh, God. Hey.
According to my calculations, the rotary engine for a full-scale rocket drill requires 1.21 kilowatts of power. Can you check over my work to make sure? Are you all right?
Yeah. But I need to get to Arthur.
Why?
I didn't think going invisible would hurt. Wonder what it feels like. Yeah, I guess in the movie it wasn't implied as being painful, was it? It was just kind of creepy because you knew what was happening.
He might be headed for an accident.
Arthur McFly may not be the most coordinated fellow around, but I'm sure he can walk up a flight of stairs. Come on, shouldn't we be getting on with our work? We're on a strict deadline, right?
Just pull the old, hey, what the hell is that, and run.
Sure. You start without me. Turn around and start walking, and I'll catch up to you in just a few minutes.
Huh?
Oh, hell. Oh, my God. What the hell is that?
What?
Yeah, exactly.
Who are you talking to?
I'm
It's his
talking to
atoms
you.
being deleted.
No,
Yeah, who
I
can
mean
say
before,
what that's
while I was
like?
walking towards you.
I wasn't talking to anyone. I was working on equations for my rocket drill.
No, I mean after. Never mind. Let's get going.
Follow me.
I thought I'd never leave. At least now I have a
That's a
clear
funny
shot
line.
to the courthouse.
It would be really funny if, and I don't, like, okay, technically there is nothing against this happening, but since I'm playing this game There's no actual rule about this. I could potentially just control both Martys at once. Like, what are the rules about which character I'm controlling, really, when you think about it? A question posed by Undertale. It must feel like period crumps. Yeah, I mean, we all know that's what it is. No! We missed it.
You gotta come with me. Look, you're in a lot of danger.
What do you mean I'm in danger?
No time to explain, Gran. Artie, just promise me you'll stay at the police station until...
Artie McFly. Just the guy
Where's
we're
his
looking
neck?
for.
Where's his neck?
Hey, fellas.
What?
Run!
Why
Get him!
didn't they have necks? What? Oh no, he whacked me. Sorry, genuinely, they didn't have necks for a
Artie?
second.
I better
The
pick up their
atoms in
trail
their
before I
necks
start
got
fading out
deleted.
again.
Can we get a clip of that? Oh no, it's all going to hell. Oh no, his period crumps. Why is the camera so close to his shoulder? Go on, wiggle. Wiggle for your life. What if we just went to watch Frankenstein until we dissolve?
All right, McFly. Let's go see the boss.
I cannot believe how badly this went. We can travel in time and he still fucked this up completely. He did nothing to prevent this. Trixie Trotter. That sounds like the stage name of
Artie,
Miss Piggy.
how's my favorite accountant doing?
Oh, I've been better.
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that, McFly. Trixie, take a powder, doll.
Oh, he's
we got
with
business
Trixie.
to discuss.
Keo, you boys play nice now. Mwah. Nice to see you again, Audie.
You too, Miss Trotter.
Yeah, we're all happy as clams. Now scram.
Do you think the word dame is getting said at any point? 100% I would put money on it is. I bet Trixie Trotter is the stage name of Sylvia, his grandmother.
Are you guys stupid? What are you thinking? Bringing this fish food to my doorstep? We just thought that was your first mistake. Thinking. Look at me. Do you ever catch me thinking? Huh? Don't answer that. Just drag him inside, find out what he told the DA, then get rid of him.
I think we can handle that.
Good. Now, if you don't mind, I've got an arsonist to snuff out. And will one of you slobs start hauling these crates in?
We're on it, kid.
So far, so good. Huh.
That's what it's like having period cramps. He is now the world's only true ally.
Better get in there quick.
Potentially, he should be feeling vaguely better as he starts succeeding in his mission to save his grandfather, and then worse if he fucks up. I can't see this. I want to see this. Does that say a checker in every pot? Is that about gambling? Oh, a chicken in every pot. It's a political ad. For Herbert Hoover. Are these real? Are these real posters? The most normal 30s guys. Thank you, scenes. This is a big alleyway. I think this is the look, he slumps very slightly faster. He doesn't run anymore. I think the dimensions of this alleyway are roughly the footprint of the house I live in. Medium crate.
Contents. One winged goddess. Oops.
Fuck's sake. It was a real slogan, but you don't think it was actually Hoover's? That it's actually a little bit jarring to see this is real life man. Move. I need to read it. Real life man Herbert Hoover on a poster. A chicken in every pot definitely sounds real. After, like, the Depression. God, the controls are really bad. I'm sorry. They just are.
What do you want?
Delivery.
I'm selling these fine leather jackets to work my way through college.
We don't want none. Scram.
There is a really
So much for the direct approach.
a really funny disconnect between the dialogue option being really vague and then him saying something hilariously specific in a way that Fallout 4 wishes it did.
Flanged sconces. Snazzy.
he's just like, yeah.
Contents. One winged goddess.
Another one?
Winged goddess? Locked.
Oh, I can get in here.
Nice fit. Here goes nothing.
And now my problems are solved. This is what I usually
Prince
do when I don't have
Cue-Ball.
anything else
Stir the
going on.
soup, Cue-Ball. Clean out the bloodstains, Cue-Ball. Shit, I'm not a gangster, I'm a freaking butler. Now, which one of you guys goes in first?
Jeez, for a gal with no arms, you sure is heavy.
Whoops.
Immersive.
Ow! Do you mind? I'm trying to conduct a professional interrogation over here.
Where should I put this?
Just shove it behind the bar.
I'll just shove you behind the bar.
Come on, Artie. Jeez, how much chloroform did you put on that rag anyway?
What?
Because I'm having a hard time bringing Sleeping Beauty here around.
Let me see.
Zoom in on the
Arnie,
chloroform.
we got a few questions about you and the DA.
D-A-D-D?
You see what I'm working with here?
Seems to be catching.
Zane, wake up!
Oh, sorry, boss. This stupid cold's got me wiped out.
Well,
What
try to
is
stay
going
awake long
on?
enough to finish that poster, will you? We got a club to open in a few days. And turn off that sign, would you?
L Kid? Oh, that's cute.
Wake up,
Wish
sleepyhead.
I could draw like that. Dispatch the goons. I really need to make my next stream title involve the word goon, but I gotta think of a way to do it that isn't...
Shouldn't Kid be back by now? How long does it take to stroll next door and pop a jailbird?
There's gonna be a drawing
Didn't you
like
hear?
that for Marty, and it
Change of
redefined how you
plans.
drew?
Huh?
Word on the street is Sagan's working on some
Cool.
kind of jailbreak, so the cops are moving him up to the state pen tonight. Kid's gonna head him off at the pass.
Why don't people tell me these things?
Okay, my options. This is Zane. He's working on the artwork. You loved it so much. That's adorable. We'll have to make a clip of it so you can see it anytime. There's a panic button. There's chloroform. And I can look over the counter. This is so Bioshock.
Ugh, stupid.
What's this?
What do I spy with my little eye?
I, low, low, in,
Word
in.
games?
Huh?
Eggs over easy. And raisin toasts.
Football
McFly.
practice.
McFly! Great.
Wow, not bad.
Cue Ball has got like these hidden talents that he's not able to
Still
use.
can't get Trixie's nose right.
Come on, Artie.
Oh.
Gotta get rid of these guys before Artie wakes up.
Why? Oh, right, because they'll kill him when he wakes up.
Achoo!
Ink bottle.
I can't take that. Zane would know something's up.
Alright. I think we've established the available things. The DeLorean keys, the photo of George, and the scratch sheet. This is a coffee stain. Is it a password system? So you have to respond to the prompt with something that begins with the word that was last said.
Zane, how's Trixie's...
Take the chloroform.
No wonder Artie's so out of it.
And then put chloroform in ink bottle. Why? I don't know. If he's leaning in close enough to the paper, he will breathe it in.
Hey guys, I don't feel so.
Zane, wake up, you lazy bum.
Must have been the cold.
Cold my eye. He's been dipping into the inventory.
Inventory. One more on down. 2 to go.
Come on, Artie, wake up. You're sleeping your life away. Literally.
Go on, slap him. Slap him. Is there anything behind the chat? No, sorry, I just had to move outside the window to check. His hat is down there. Oh, can I take this now?
Trixie Trotter, world famous chanteuse. I never heard of her.
Wow, sick burn. What is a chanteuse? I haven't actually heard that word before. I'm surprised he has.
Think there's a way we could get Rip Van Winkle here talking in his sleep?
Yeah, I sleep-talked once. That's how I ended up married to Mildred.
Remind me to sleep slap you later tonight.
What are they doing? Empty chloroform bottle. A female singer of popular songs. Okay, that's an odd word to have fallen completely out of use. Oh, he's like gonna slap him and then thinks better of it. They're having 30s antics out there. And how? Okay, presumably I'm doing this in order, so I've got to deal with Cue Ball next.
Wow, not bad.
I hope the Sisters of Mercy approve of our redecorating.
He giggled gangsterly. Alright, what can I do? I could throw the chloroform bottle at him.
I can't chloroform a guy from across the room.
Well, not with that attitude.
I'm sure he could explain it to me, but it's probably not a good idea to ask.
God, honestly, they put in actual lines for everything you could possibly do, and that's literally the point of this game.
I figure
he's too far away.
Dame count 0. Why I order count 0. I'm sorry. We might get some. Maybe when Kid comes back.
I'm sure he could explain it to me,
Yeah,
but it's
yeah, okay,
probably
okay.
not a good idea to ask.
Well, I don't really have any other interactables, except I could do something with the poster. Don't know what, though. Can I throw the chloroform bottle at the poster?
The only thing I want to break this bottle on is one of those goons' heads.
Can do, Chief.
Once is enough, I think.
Oh, come on.
This is gonna be the swellest speakeasy in Hill Valley.
It's gonna be the only speakeasy in Hill Valley.
Oh, right. Funny how the competition sort of,
died out.
Alright, I've got a slight request for you guys. If there is ever something that looks very interactable, and it's on the very, very right hand, particularly upper right hand of the screen, can you guys tell me? Because that's where I have the chat, and there's a lot of UI that I have to keep clear. It's really unfortunate, but I just can't see that area, so... oh, I can look up and down. That's my head.
Wake up, sleepyhead.
Is there anything else up or down?
Sleep tight, moron. He's a good artist, but he can't hold his chloroform.
Stop, stop! He's already dead! There's nothing else I can see that I can interact with, so it's got to be an item. Okay, I'm looking at the guide. Hang on. It would be funny if I could have avoided this situation at the beginning when you have to deal with the insane Einstein situation. If you had thrown the stick at Edna to begin with, instead of throwing it to 2 wrong directions first, it wouldn't have wasted as much time, and you wouldn't have had to do this bit of the game, but I did really badly at it. Oh.
I hope the Sisters of Mercy approve of our redecorating.
Wait. Where is it?
Trixie Trotter, world famous chanteuse. I never heard of her.
That's definitely his grandmother, right? Because Trixie Trotter is obviously a stage name, and it's gonna be that thing where she saw
Come on, Artie, wake
Artie
up.
like
You're sleeping your
getting
life away.
hefted around like a sack of
Literally.
potatoes, and just like happened with his mother and George, she's like, "Oh, that pitiful little sack of potatoes. I want him so bad," which is understandable, honestly. And then at the end, they're gonna be like, "We can't let my dad end up with Trixie. That would ruin our lives. He's got to end up with my grandmother Sylvia." And then she's going to be like, "Sylvia's my real name. Trixie Trotter is quite obviously a fake name with alliteration in it. And it's okay that I love your
There's a
grandfather
way we could get Rip
because
Van
I'm
Winkle
your
here talking in his
grandmother."
sleep.
And that's where
Yeah, I
he gets
sleep
his
talked
musical
once.
talent from.
That's how I ended up married to Mildred.
Remind me to sleep slap you later tonight.
Even with the guide, I can't see the thing I'm supposed to click on. There's supposed to be the sign that they were interacting with. It's not over there, is it? Oh, I can move around. Okay, yeah, there we go. Sorry, there we go. I needed to get to this sign.
Kid. Ow.
What the?
I think we blew a fuse.
Well, go up to the soup kitchen and get a new one.
Why me?
You'd rather hang around and talk to this guy, huh?
Happy days are here again.
Yeah, I'll just get that fuse.
Man, gangsters really don't want to do any work anymore.
Wake up, sleepyhead.
Okay, now bean him with the chloroform. Bean him.
Oh, God.
Wait, no! Why didn't you bean him?
You're trying my patience, Artie. Wake up, sleepyhead.
Alright, just throw a bottle at him.
Dermot's Canadian whiskey.
You don't have to read it.
He's too far away.
No, he isn't. Okay, I now have a problem.
Hey, get me out of here!
Keep your shirt on.
I'm not sure I can promise that, madam.
Jesus Christ.
Come on, Artie, wake up. You're sleeping your life away. Hey!
Hey!
What was that?
Must be some wiring problems with the emergency button. Matches!
I have an issue with this. There's no reason we couldn't have done that with a bottle of chloroform.
What happened?
You got knocked out.
Seriously?
Come on, Artie, wake up. You're sleeping your life away. Literally.
Okay, so I took too long doing that, and the first guy came back down, and then it undid everything, and now I have to make them do it again. Yeah, I'm sorry, this is kind of immersion ruining. Why would there even be a time limit?
Again?
Must have been a faulty fuse.
Well, go get one that ain't so faulty.
I know it's funny that you added
Some people
different
know how to say
dialogue.
please every now and then.
For the second time they do this, like they're getting exasperated. But I'm a little
Wake up,
exasperated
sleepyhead.
too, you know. Oh shit. How do I pick up the bottle? I don't have the bottle! No! Oh, come on!
Oh, God.
This is literally, there's no purpose to this. Why make me do this multiple times?
Come on.
120 proof. Whoa.
Smash him, smash him, smash him, smash him. Quickly. That's the old game jank. Like, why? Also, why couldn't I do it with the chloroform bottle? There you go.
Wham! Right
Again.
in the kisser.
Every person experiences 14 serious head injuries is a statistical anomaly, gangsters, George. I think I read that out really bad, sorry.
Hey, you. Wait, do I know you?
Not for about 40 years.
Is anyone
Whoa.
down there?
Everything's spinning.
Come on, Artie. Let's get out of here before these jerks get a chance to kill you.
Wait a minute. They were gonna kill me?
Great.
This isn't funny, guys.
Oh, he put his hat back on.
Perfect timing. Hang on, Grandpa. We've got a pickup to make. Need a lift?
Neat.
I thought you'd never ask. Ah, what's he doing here?
It's a long story.
Oh, son of a...
And then I carried Artie to the DeLorean and came back to get you.
Fascinating.
So we can go home now, right?
Not yet. We still have this loose end to tie up.
No, don't tie me up again.
He's coming around.
Please be careful. You won't be safe in Hill Valley as long as Kit Tannen remains at large.
Don't worry, I'm going far away from Hill Valley, and I'm never coming back.
No! He's got to hook up with Grandma.
What's her name?
It's Sylvia.
You know a woman named Sylvia?
No.
Well, she knows you. We'll know you. It's vitally important that you two meet.
Oh, I get it. You want me to be part of some undercover sting operation.
No, possibly.
Are you G-Man?
Something like that.
Sure, anything for Uncle Sam. I'll stay nearby and wait for this Sylvia. But in the meantime, I'll lay low.
Good man.
Yeah, from Half-Life.
When can I expect to see you again?
That was a close call.
You think he'll be okay?
You're not fading out, are you? Besides, Arthur will be completely out of danger come August 25th.
August 25th?
That's the date Kit Tannen is finally put behind bars. How's that picture of your dad?
Still there.
Good. Let's get out of here before we accidentally elect Hoover to a second term.
The end.
Well, everything looks okay.
Are you sure?
See, McFly residence. So, want to come in? Maybe hang out a while? I want my dad to see for himself that you're still around.
I'd love to, Marty, but...
You've got to go. I understand, Doc. You've got a life to lead, kids to raise and all that.
No, I've got to go to the bank and stop that estate sale you told me about.
Oh.
You go find your pop. I'll be back within the hour.
See you soon, Doc. All right.
Yeah, where is Clara exactly? Why isn't she involved in this? Hey, a milk crate.
Dad must have used that to haul away all those books from Doc's estate sale. Wonder if Biff finished the wax job on my 4x4.
Doesn't it seem kind of insane that you could go in the past and do that and things wouldn't have changed?
When did we get a bug zapper?
Uh-oh. The only thing that changed is that everyone has bug zappers now.
Hey, anyone home? There's something wrong with my key.
Please, not now. Tomorrow. Give me another day.
Another day? Dad, what are you talking about?
Marty? No, that's impossible. Marty was run out of town.
I've got a bad feeling about this. What are you talking about? What's the matter, Dad? Are you in trouble or something?
This is a trick. Go away.
Leave us alone! Haven't we suffered enough?
Mom. Mom, it's Marty, Mom. Open up.
It sounds like Marty, but it must be a trick.
Mom!
Go away. Shame on you.
How can I convince you?
Tell me something only Marty would know.
The first time he kissed Mom, it was at the Enchantment Under the Sea dance.
That's right.
Oh my lord, what are you waiting for, George? Let him in!
Aw. Why do you have a bug zapper?
Marty!
Oh my god, Dad. What happened to you?
What do you think happened, butthead?
Biff.
I thought we told you to stay out of town, shrimp.
Biff, whatever's going on, I'm sure we can handle it. Reasonably. Who were they?
Like you don't know Cliff and Riff. What do you think we should do with them, baby bro? What we should have done years ago, big bro. I'm gonna enjoy this, McFly.
Wait, I'm trying to process here.
The really pertinent questions.
Where do these other tannins come from?
From a mommy tannin and a daddy tannin. It's called the birds and the bugs, butthead.
Duck.
Ooh, Biff. So now the tannins are some kind of minor league mafia?
Hey, watch who you're calling minor league. The Tannin Gang's the 5th most dangerous crime family in California. We got connections all over the place.
No way.
You don't believe me?
Biff, no!
Is that a real gun? That looks like Scout's
Hey!
pistol.
Ha, ha! Check it out.
To your family from mine, in gratitude for your continued service, J.J. Valenti.
That's Don Valenti, godfather of the Sacramento mob. The 3rd most dangerous crime family in California.
Tell me. What about my mom? I mean, how did she end up with my dad?
Beats us. Guess she has a thing for losers. She could have had any one of us, but she went for old Gimpy McFly.
You can't say that on Twitch.
Okay, but... Biff, what happened to you? When I left here, you were kind of afraid of my dad.
Afraid? No Tannin ain't never been afraid of no McFly.
How do I get him to hit the bug zapper?
One more question. What the hell did you do to my dad?
Your dad's been in that wheelchair since before you were born, butthead. And you better hope he has a spare, because you're gonna need one in like 3 seconds.
Jump.
Ooh.
I got a question. When did I get run out of town?
2 years ago. Don't you remember? We made a deal that we'd go easier on your old man if you left. But now you're back, so the kid gloves can come off. Ooh. Hey!
And another thing. What are you guys doing here anyway?
It's that time of the month. Time for Georgie to pay up. We usually take the payment in cash, but this month we can take it out of your hide.
Okay, tell me
No
this.
more questions. Ooh.
Okay, tell me
No
this.
more questions. Ooh.
How do
Here's
I
what
get
still
that over
don't
there?
understand. How long have you been coming down on my dad like this?
Ever since that school dance.
Yeah, everyone's
when
having lots
Georgie
of
laid
periods
Biff
in this
out in the
game.
parking lot. Shut up. It's not funny.
Aw.
Someone messes with the Tannen family, the Tannen family never lets them forget about it. Ah! Oh!
Okay, there we
Here's
go.
what I still don't understand. Why can't you pick on somebody else?
We do. We pick on lots of guys. It's kind of our thing.
There we go.
Okay, tell me
No
this.
more questions.
Piece of cake.
Okay, just knee them in the crotch
Never
like a bunch of
shoulda
times.
let that floozy talk me out of rubbing out your grandfather.
Huh? Kid?
Old Kid Tannen.
No one in Hill Valley messes with the Tannen family.
Yay!
Marty, get in. This timeline's been compromised.
No kidding.
Yay, we can fly now.
Somehow, something we did in 1931 allowed Kid Tannen to escape his date with justice. As a consequence, the Tannens have been unchecked in Hill Valley for over 50 years.
Ah, jeez, they robbed the arcade?
We've got to go back to the day Kid Tannen was supposed to be arrested. Figure out what went wrong and fix it. Otherwise, you could be forever stuck in a town owned by the Tannens.
Not an option, Doc. Punch it.
Do you think every episode will be them realizing that they fixed the timeline, but in doing so they fucked up something else, and they have to do that 5 times?
Okay, Doc. Let's run through this again.
Sometime tonight, Kid Tannen is supposed to be betrayed by his mole.
There we go, we got Mole.
That hot
Does
babe
that
I saw
count
coming out of the
instead of
speakeasy.
Dame?
When she does, history says Tannen will be arrested.
Marty, that
by the
egg timer I
name of
forgot
Danny
about
Parker.
has ended
Parker.
civilization.
Parker. Hey, do you think he's related to Jennifer Parker, my girlfriend?
Could be.
Heavy.
In any event, somehow we've changed history so that neither of these events happens, condemning your family to generations of abuse at the hands of the Tannen crime family. You need to go back into Tannen Speakeasy, find out what's gone wrong, and get Kid Tannen arrested.
No problem, Doc. Let me just put on my hat and I'm good to go. Is the mustache really necessary?
Oh,
It's
that's
essential.
cute.
You can't let Kid know that you're the same troublemaker that foiled his attempt to kill me.
Are you sure you can't come in with me?
That's real
Far
cute.
too
Aww.
dangerous. You may be easy to disguise with your nondescript features, but ever since my daring escape from the police and the mob, my distinctive face has been plastered over every paper from here to Reno.
Nondescript.
I'll find a safe place to hunker down. That flop house ought to fit the bill. You can find me there if you need me.
When do we get to watch Frankenstein? Okay, actually, I was gonna say something scenes, but I don't think I can say it without putting you on blast. In a way, I'm not sure you want me to yell to the world. Look at him. Don't just. Oh, go on. Okay, I'm pretty sure at one point, one of the many times we were talking about Back to the Future, you said something like, Marty McFly just kind of giving everyone an inherent gender crisis, because you just want to like look like him in some fashion, and I mean the general you. And I mean I agree. Look at this gay little run that pisses us off.
Pardon me, sir. From the way you're dressed and your general aura of seediness, I can infer only one thing. You're heading for Tannen's Speakeasy. Am I right?
No.
No?
At least you possess enough shame to lie about it.
It's true, Marty
Unfortunately, I
McFly
don't
was the
have
final
power
nail
to
in the
stop
gender
you,
coffin.
but
I mean,
I
yeah, I
beg
remember
you
you
to
saying
tarry
something
here
about
a few
that,
more
but
seconds and listen to my song.
I mean, I agree.
Me, 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 me. You say you've lost your self-respect, but you should care.
Thank you, Einstein.
In heaven's name.
Oh, sorry, Miss Strickland. Just a little experimental prototype gone momentarily awry.
Mr. Brown, why is there a dog in that vehicle?
Why? Well, to advance the human condition, of course. Hello, Mike.
Mike? Mr. Corleone, what are you doing in that getup?
It's just my new look. I'm trying to prove that you can dress like a gangster without being a gangster. You know?
How exciting! You'll have to give me an exclusive sometime. Right now, I've got some souls to save.
And you'll have to get an eyeful of my newest experiment.
You're not angry about the rocket drill?
Water over the bridge. I've moved on to bigger and better things. Come by the gazebo when you get a chance. I'll be setting up. You won't believe what Einie and I have been up to.
Famous last words. All right. Now where's that speakeasy?
I think I may have missed a prompt. How long after what we just did in
Mike,
the first
you're
bit
just
is
in
this?
time.
How have you been, Emmett? I know I haven't seen you in a couple
Oh,
of
a
months.
couple of months, okay.
I'm great, and I owe it all to you.
Really?
Yes, that argument I had with my father during our jet drill experiment gave me the incentive to finally quit that dreary court job. I've committed myself full-time to a life of science.
What's the story with the little car and all this equipment?
Einstein and I are conducting a few experiments with this 1/4 scale model to work out a few hitches in my planned demonstration at the Hill Valley Expo in a couple of months.
A radio-controlled car?
No. Well, yes, but there'll be so much more than that. It will amaze the world.
So, thanks for watching Einstein while I've been
Oh my god, we forgot
away.
him.
It's been a pleasure. He's proven to be a surprisingly willing
We literally
test
went
subject.
back to our
Almost as
timeline
if
and
he's
we're
been
like,
working
well,
with me for
everything's
years.
done, and we
More like
forgot about the
decades.
dog.
Aha! Got it!
Got what?
I'll show you. Ready to go, Einstein? Watch this.
Actually, no, to be fair, that could be intentional. Because
When
if
this
Doc
baby
wasn't in
hits
the timeline
23
anymore.
miles per hour, you're gonna see some serious cow flop.
I'm surprised even the dog wasn't a bigger problem. Maybe it was. Maybe the dog being here is what caused Kid
Einstein.
Tannen
Oh, get him out of there.
to take
Don't worry,
over.
I've got a fail-safe eject mechanism around here someplace.
This is before the computer chips so his machine is vacuum
Nothing
tubes.
to worry about.
Nothing.
Yeah, it makes more sense for Einstein to be left in this timeline so he can, you know,
I'll go see
live
if I
out
can
the rest
find
of his
someone to
life
help.
as young
someone.
Emmett's dog because Doc Brown didn't exist in where he came from. That would be a cute little resolution. So it's fine that they would have left him here actually. Help! Help! Flophouse, help!
Hey, Doc. How's the room?
It's a little cleaner than I would have imagined for a Depression-era flophouse. How are your investigations going?
Why didn't you tell me I'd run into your younger self tonight?
Because I don't remember being out here tonight. Clearly, your interactions with my younger self 2 months ago have slightly altered my personal timeline. I never have the nerve to perform public experiments like he's doing. No matter. Those experiments will be forgotten once I've seen Frankenstein.
Frankenstein?
Yes. Right now, my younger self is fiddling around down there with rocket propulsion systems for his demonstration at the expo.
The thing that'll kick off your scientific career.
Exactly. Now, the rockets are a horrible idea, and I'll soon realize that they'll never work. But eventually, I'll wander into that movie theater and see Frankenstein and clear my mind. I've kept the ticket stub from that movie in my wallet ever since. See?
Why?
Because it's during this movie that I'll have the inspiration for my breakthrough at the expo.
It doesn't have anything to do with reanimating the dead, does it?
Not the way you're thinking, no. But during that famous scene when Colin Clive turned the wheel that raised that shrouded figure into the tower, and that bolt of lightning struck, well, let's just say more than one brain was reanimated that night.
Ugh. Okay.
Emmett's not having much luck getting Einstein off the courthouse.
I'm not surprised. Einstein's a smart dog, but heights give him the willies.
What can we do?
I've got it.
What?
Just get my younger self distracted, and I'll handle the rest.
I haven't really made any progress with Trixie yet.
Well, get out there and make some. If she doesn't blow the whistle on Kid tonight, he may never be brought to justice.
Where'd you park the DeLorean?
I hid it in the DeSoto lot. Nobody's buying cars these days, so it should be safe in there.
Why are Tannins always such jerks anyway?
It's hard to say. Rogue Neanderthal genes in their DNA, perhaps.
Okay, let's not do eugenics about it.
Hey, who did burn down Tannins' original speakeasy anyway?
I still don't know. I'd really like to find out before we go home.
I never did get a straight answer about why he came back to 1931 in the first place.
It's, personal. When this is over, I'll tell you all about it.
I'm gonna hold you to that, you know.
Okay.
Just keep your head low, Doc.
Doc
I'll
Brown
be
caught
back
doing
soon.
eugenics.
I'll
No, we
keep an eye
can't
out
keep
for your
doing this.
grandfather.
All the commentary's gone so off the rails. Shark! What does it say? Coming soon to the Essex Theatre? You will never go in the ocean again. That's really cute. That's got to be a reference to the What time was it when they went forward? Was it 2015? God, that feels terrible. I don't know off the top of my head, but it was 2015. Oh God, that's just disgusting. Yeah, it's a reference to the 2015 shark on the theatre. I want to cross the road. Oh, cute. It's all lit up. Alright, don't talk to me. Don't talk to me. Leave me alone. I have to go and find that alleyway that goes to the speakeasy, but I don't remember where that was. Jaywalking, eliminate this man. Isn't it crazy it was 2015? I completely forgot about like how much time had passed. Like I remember it being 2015 and how everyone was like, isn't it crazy that this was the year we were supposed to get hoverboards? Oh, is this it? Yes.
Who sent you?
Ulysses S. Grant.
What did you bring me?
Meat and potatoes.
What's the word?
Words are for wimps.
Okay, so it's not a password specific. You just have to begin your reply with the word that he used. Ugh.
Who is the king of Siam?
Now come on, I know.
Am I?
What will you do if I break your leg?
Lego your ego?
Where do you hang your hat?
Hattiesburg.
Hattiesburg.
Welcome to El Kid, sir.
Woohoo! I memboed it. God, they're all staring at me. Ugh, this looks horrible.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure to once again present the hottest little number this side of the Rockies. And when I say my pleasure, I think you all know what I'm talking about, am I right? So let's have a big L-Kid welcome for the one, the only, Trixie Trotter.
Don't just yell penis in my chat.
Say I'm crazy, got no sense, but I don't care. They may or may not mean offense, but I don't care.
Out of my way, kid. I got some sorrows to drown.
I am my own superintendent. My star is on the ascendant. That's why I don't care. I don't care. I don't care.
She looks a lot like Edna. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe it's not. Well, no, I guess she can't be running the stall in the park and also in a fancy costume down here at the same time. Yeah, no, that was my second thought. It's probably a reused model, which is kind of sad because all the men have got like pretty unique looks, but for her they just went, oh, she's blonde, good enough. Oh, let me play him a little something. Did the cop from earlier get fired? Oh my god, he did!
Way down in Louisiana, down in New Orleans. Maybe not.
Hey, I do the singing round here.
He could have picked a different song. Hey, it's Jennifer's grandfather?
Hey, I know you. You're...
Parker. Oscar Danny Parker. Hill Valley PD. Have we met? You look familiar.
Nah.
Well, stranger, sit down and have a drink on me.
It's the only one he knows. No, he knows that song that the Pinheads wrote apparently. Get Tannen. Stop drinking.
Shouldn't you be arresting Tannen?
For what?
Well, for running a speakeasy, for one thing.
Well, I like this speakeasy. So there. Besides, if I arrested him, I'd have to arrest you and me and everyone else in here. And that's just way too much work for one little cop like me.
Oh, maybe he's not fired then. Wait, what does his badge say? It actually says police. So he wasn't fired, apparently. He still seems to be a cop, but maybe the reason that Tannen wasn't arrested as he was supposed to be... Oh yeah, his girl was supposed to dunk him in it, right? But maybe it's also that we intervened in this cop's life and he doesn't want to do it anymore.
Should you be drinking so much on duty?
Probably not, but this joint ain't open when I'm off duty.
I hear you've been having troubles.
Troubles? Buddy, nobody knows the troubles I've seen.
Want to talk about them?
Do I? Do I? Yeah, I do. Listen, it all started when this car...
Every morning, every evening, ain't we got fun? Not much money, oh, but honey, ain't we got fun?
Whoopee!
Yeah.
Aww.
Now, about those troubles.
I don't want to wallow in misery. I came here to get happy. Hallelujah!
He's cute, kinda.
See you later, Danny.
I'll be here.
You're supposed to get this guy to arrest Kid Tannen tonight?
Can I replace the sheet music with In the Garda de Vida? And the prom's tomorrow! Oh! Secret song? I mean, I'm pretty sure the answer was like the sad song, but what is this one?
Whisper in my ear, so no one can hear. Secrets are for sharing love, they're not meant for blaring love. Whisper.
Maybe this one will encourage him to speak to me about his troubles. Wait, does she have slight boob jiggle? Why did you point that out? Who is that person in the booth? I haven't talked to anyone else yet. Maybe I should. Hello.
Hey, you.
You talking to me?
Yeah, jerk. I saw you making eyes at my unit.
Oh, lay off, Ernie. He's kind of cute.
You think you can just waltz in here and make a play for another fella's girl?
Yeah.
Maybe. What are you gonna do about it, chicken?
That's it. You're
Monty
toast.
McRizzler. Well, that was easy.
Looks like you need to cool off for a few.
He's like, I'm done. Okay, we got rid of him, I guess. She's like, hey. The way they can do little glances. How did they have surreptitious glance tech in 2010 that we have lost?
Excuse me, are you Trixie Trotter?
That's what it says on my dressing room door. At least it would if I had a dressing room.
I know this is the typical 20s, 30s starlet voice, but the only thing I can now associate it with is Steven Universe.
I really like your voice.
Thanks. You should hear me when I ain't so under the weather.
You're sick?
Oh yeah, sore throat. That's why I'm giving Cue Ball so many extended solos tonight.
Oh, he
I
came
kind
back.
of wondered about that. Hey, your songs seem to have a big effect on Officer Parker over there.
I am humbled and gratified that my musical gifts have fallen upon such receptive ears.
Do you know Sister Christian?
I don't do religious tunes.
I'm guessing that is some kind of rock song from the 80s that I'm not familiar with.
I don't care. What are those? Are they lyrics for one of your songs?
I haven't memorized them yet.
What's a nice gal like you doing with a guy like Tannen?
Kid ain't so bad. He just takes some.
Hey, Toots, any chance you could sing that can number? The guys really love the way it shows off your, assets.
Whatever you say, kid.
And quit lazing around. I ain't paying you to yak with the drunks.
Sister Christian is a song by
You
the
ain't
American
paying
hard
me at
rock
all, you
band
bum.
Night Ranger. A
What
power
were we
ballad that was
talking about
released
again?
in March 1984. I got it right. I've never heard of it. Maybe I'll look it up.
You were telling me what a great guy Kid is.
Yeah, I guess he is a pretty crummy boyfriend. But until my insurance policy checks out, I guess I'm stuck with him.
Insurance?
Yeah. Look, I may not be the brightest bulb in the marquee, but even I know you don't break up with a creep like Kid without something to keep him from going all crazy on you.
Oh, dear.
What's this insurance policy all about?
Are you kidding? There's only one person I trust with my secrets. But I ain't seen him in weeks.
You don't mean
Artie McFly.
Artie McFly?
You know him?
Not as well as I thought.
Before he took a powder, Artie was tutoring me in all sorts of stuff. Etiquette, philosophy, accountant. He's a regular Renaissance man.
Renaissance.
Smart guy professor's pipe, see?
Can I borrow this?
Sure.
Okay,
I've been
Einstein
secretly
can now
working on
find
my
him.
Get out of Kid card for weeks now. But Artie's the only one I trust to check my work. You can't be too careful when you're dealing
It's
with
weak.
a maniac like Kid, you know.
Hey, if I arrange a meeting with Artie, could you use that insurance of yours?
Use it. Heck, if what I'm sitting on pans out, I could send that bozo all the way to the big house.
I'll see what I can do.
Right, so if I find him, she will then help put
Break
Tannen
a
in
leg
prison.
out there.
Thanks.
She's supposed to turn on Kid Tannen tonight? Okay, Doc, if you say so.
Get Trixie and Arthur together, because that is definitely his musical grandmother. I can't remember what the raid message was that I picked out because the pin expired, but I think it might be best to just use Renaissance.
Come to me, my melancholy baby. Cuddle up.
Yeah, isn't it cute that his his grandfather is just like his dad, like a spineless little worm, but his grandmother rather, is probably where he got his musical talent.
You know, dear, that I'm in love with you.
Like, I mean, that's not even proven. That's a complete guess on my part, but I think it seems pretty obvious.
Danny.
You.
So about those troubles.
It all started on June 14th. I was chasing down one of Tannen's boys when this car, straight out of Buck Rogers, popped up out of nowhere and ran my car off the road.
No.
No.
Later, I lost track of a witness. The poor schlub hasn't been heard from since.
That wasn't your fault.
And then, to top it off, I somehow managed to lose custody of an 80-year-old arsonist. When not one, but two of those godforsaken space cars showed up and whisked him away.
That's unbelievable.
That's what the chief said. Demoted me on the spot. My family sent me to a psychiatrist because they thought I was seeing things. And worst of all, my gal Betty left me because she thinks I'm a bad provider and a head case.
Oh, man.
Betty, as in Jennifer's grandma Betty?
What?
Listen, Danny, it's really important that you get back together with Betty.
Ah, that ship sailed. What the heck with her? I got a little secret that'll set me up with women twice as classy as Betty will ever be.
Okay. This is a lot. For one thing, his animation and drunk acting are incredible. For another thing, so we've now also removed Jennifer from existence, as well as ruining this timeline. So yeah, he wasn't fired, but he was demoted, and it was our fault. And the biggest problem is that maybe he cannot now do the arrest, but obviously he's like too depressed to want to do it.
You've got a secret? What is it?
I don't think I should tell you. When I'm sad like this, I don't think straight.
Okay, so I have to put on the
But listen.
secret one.
Yes.
I like you. You're my new best friend.
You ever fumble a girl so bad you obliterate her atomically from reality?
See you later, Danny.
God,
I'll
isn't
be
that just
here.
relatable? That is really funny though. we did like a really small thing technically, and it has atomized Marty's girlfriend. Do you think we have to put on the angry song as well to get him like riled up to go make the arrest? I really love jokes that are like when you fumble a girl, etc, etc. It's really just a funny phrase.
Whisper in my ear, so no one can hear. Secrets are for sharing love, they're not meant for blaring love. Whisper in my ear, so no one can hear.
He's like, yeah, I could totally share a secret right now. I like how heavy-handed the hints are in this particular section.
Danny.
You.
So about that secret.
Oh yeah, my secret. Well, you're my pal, so I can tell you, but don't let it get out. I've been working for Tannen for over a month now.
What?
It's true. All I gotta do is look the other way while evidence is getting destroyed or a truck full of gin is coming across the county line, and Tannen makes sure an extra bunch of bills makes their way into my pay envelope. Great deal, huh?
How is this?
Yeah, if you're a rat.
What's the problem? People need to drink, right? As long as no one's getting hurt, why shouldn't Daniel J. Parker make a few bucks on the action?
I cannot believe the state of how good the animation is, especially on this one guy. Which, how do we not do this anymore? I think playing this is making me sad that we've lost a bunch of things that were being nailed in 2010.
But people are getting hurt. Kid's a killer.
Ah, that's just rumors and
Oh my God, caricatures.
non-allegational evidence. Although, that wall of fame is pretty spooky. Oh God, I've made a horrible mistake. I thought if I could get my hands on some money, that Betty'd
They're
take
too
me
lost
back.
in the mocap
But
sauce
when she
now.
finds out what I've done, she'll never even talk to me again. What have I done?
Now we need the
Hang
angry
in there,
song.
Danny.
Oh God.
This mechanic is so silly. Come on, play something to make a guy want to kill somebody. Rage! Where's your rage? Rise! Rise!
What is this feeling that has me in its grip? What has me on the edge and curling my lip? Worse in the blues or the front page news, it's rage. I'm overflowing. I've asked my doctor and psychiatrist too. They tell me that there's not a thing I can do. There's no consoling and there's no controlling this rage. I'm overflowing with rage.
Danny. You. Come on, Danny, pull yourself together. It's not so bad.
Not so bad. I'm a corrupt cop who's lost his only chance at true love. How's that not so bad?
Oh, that wasn't it. Okay.
Hang in there, Danny.
Oh God.
Well, give me a sec. I have to tab out, so the game may just like completely pause. But I do need to just give a glance over at Twitch. How's bingo going? They'd have to write a segment for every part for every part of this, for every emotion. I mean, I guess, yeah. But that's what they seem to be into. They seem to like doing this. I was gonna be really mean and say, yeah, that's why they've gone out of business. Oh, okay, happy song. I didn't see it down there. Ain't we got fun? Is that real? If the transitions weren't so long, I might have fun checking what each song does to him.
Not much money, oh, but honey, ain't we got fun?
He's like, yeah, yeah, it's not so bad.
But smiles were made, dear, for people like us.
Danny.
You.
In the winter,
Trust me, things will get better.
We
Just
do
keep
got fun.
listening to the music.
Why? None of the words help anymore.
I don't think there's anything in the speakeasy that can turn this guy around right now.
Oh,
Hang in
fine.
there, Danny.
Fine, I'm sorry
God.
for engaging with the cute mechanic. Jeez. Fine, I'll do something else. God. Where's that? Wasn't there someone sitting back here? No, don't talk to him. Oh, hey, you're handsome. Can I gamble?
You in?
Why not?
Do I have any money?
Let's go for odds.
$26.
Ah,
That was a really genial little shrug. I like that. Keep spinning. Every gambler quits just before they win big. I don't think that's a good idea. I can't talk to this bitch. Okay. Ooh, the camera changes really mess up the controls.
You in?
What if it's 26 again?
gonna put it all on red.
$2.
I believe Rad Roche, you might be lying to me. Okay, I think are they ready yet? No. I don't want to get too into the next section. Let's just jam out. Do something funny. Wait, am I supposed
Way
to?
down in Louisiana.
Oh no,
down
he was
in New
just
Orleans.
considering it.
And Maybe not.
Hey, I do the singing round here.
What else was there again? Hey, I haven't talked to him.
Hey, back off, kid. I'm trying to entertain some people here.
That's fair. That's more than fair. Oh. Oh,
Hey.
Tan's like right here.
Nice suit.
Where'd you get it?
Costume shop at the mall. I had it custom made.
Yeah?
That's
Quality
adorable.
material. Who are you? Where you from?
The name's, Michael Corleone.
Oh, wait. There's no way that it could retain that from my playthrough. Did the name I picked just become the canon name? That's just a weird coincidence, right?
Nobody. I mean, you don't know me. I come from a very different place.
Come on. What's the dope? Spill it, or I'll...
Go easy, kid. From the cut of the suit, I'm thinking he might be with the Valenti gang.
Is that so?
Cool.
No. I mean, yes.
Why did you give me the
You
option?
ain't leaving till you show me some bona fides.
Alright, I have some... I don't think it could be retaining it because I started a new game and it's a completely different executable from the previous one. They don't interact in any way. And it's not like they have cookies or anything. And there was no cloud back then. I have some more slang questions. Ooh, poster. Oh, he finished drawing the poster.
I don't know about world famous, but she's not a bad entertainer.
It might be keeping a save in your documents folder. I mean, I don't think so, but also that would be way too minor of a thing to bother. You guys are just... You guys are gaslighting me. I'm pretty sure it's just a coincidence. Okay, I already forgot what he said. He said something that made me question... What was it? It was one word. It was really short and I've already forgotten it. The other one I wanted to question was when he said take a powder. I can't quite place what that is referring to. The fun thing about slang though is that you don't actually need to understand the slang to get the gist. I think it's come up twice now, but they seemed like different contexts, so that one did confuse me. Never heard it before, but you assume powder break, as in gone missing. Oh, I see, okay. It made more sense when he said it to her, but yeah. Hey, Matches.
Take a hike, Squirt.
Oh.
Wait, you ain't leaving till I get the dope on you. You really with the Valenti gang?
Yeah, I didn't want to do that. I wanted to talk to this guy. Oh, it's the
Hey,
artist.
bartender.
What'll it be?
It's really funny that I was hiding from these guys and glassing them in the face in the previous one, but now I've got a little mustache on, so I get to just chat to them. Who are these people on the wall? One of them is a cop. I feel like these have got to be... Like, okay, my brain says they're either caricatures of people from the crew, or I don't know if this applies to this long ago, but they could be like Kickstarter backer rewards. But I don't think this was a Kickstarter game.
So about this, portrait gallery of yours.
What about it?
What's it all about? Who are those guys?
The caricatures hanging along the wall of honor commemorate those who are no longer with us on account of having ticked off one Irving Kid Tannen.
Oh, his name's Irving.
The guys the kids killed?
Well, of course not. They're just a bunch of guys that Kid didn't particularly like, and that at a later date turned up dead. It's what do you call it? A circumstantial coincidence. Yeah.
What are you drawing?
Another celebrity caricature.
You drew those?
Prohibition ain't gonna last forever, Bub. I gotta have a skill I can fall back on when all this goes away.
Very true. I like how this guy has like artistic talent, and Cue Ball had a thing for playing the piano. You know, they could have lives outside of being goons.
I'll have a drink.
What's your poison?
Pepsi. Second thought,
Don't say
forget
Pepsi!
it.
Suit yourself.
Don't say Pepsi! Oh my god! Oh my god! Could you just work with me, please?
What can you tell me about Trixie?
You trying to put the moves on kids, dame?
No way.
Good, because if you did, I'd probably be hanging you on the wall of honor. Know what I mean?
Hang on a minute. You found a forum post from 2011 where a Telltale employee answers a similar question from people about the names, and the name you picked gets saved as a registry setting, so it does check your choices. Why on earth did they set up a registry setting to remember something that inconsequential? That's insane. That's absolutely insane, unless there is some other function that is going to use going forward, and they were just like, we might as well try it out earlier in the game. Why on earth would you make a registry setting to do that? They could have just had me say the name again. It seems kind of a normal as a cute thing in games. I don't know, it just, given where we are now with the state of gaming, the idea of going to all that effort for something so incredibly granular is just blowing my mind. Like, I agree, they do not make them like this anymore. That's so... that's unbelievable to me. Also, isn't putting stuff in the registry kind of a dramatic thing to do? I mean, does that get removed when you uninstall it, or does it just stay in there forever? Like, there's gonna be like a byte in my computer somewhere that remembers that I'm Michael Corleone forever and ever until the end of this computer's life. I'm always kind of worried that stuff in the registry is like absolutely permanent or something. Maybe I just have the wrong idea about it. Draw me.
Think you could do a caricature of me?
Sure.
Is this it? Is this the image that ruined Sins' life?
Presto!
Oh my
It doesn't look like me.
I didn't have much to work with.
Do I get to keep it?
So is your cold all better?
Yes, it was.
My cold?
Yeah, when I saw you a few hours ago, you were sneezing like crazy.
That was months ago.
Listen, I ain't had a cold in over 2 months.
Oh yeah, right. Sorry. Wrong guy.
You idiots.
Thanks for the talk.
He's really dropping
Next
the
time,
ball,
order a
considering...
drink. This ain't no library, you know.
Okay. Considering he was doing really well with the whole, don't worry, I won't interfere with the timeline. And now he's just walking up to people and saying, not only was it something that happened to him more recently than anyone else, so it doesn't apply, he's also in disguise. Alright, bingo has begun. We're gonna say goodbye to Hill Valley for now, and I'm gonna kick you all into my friends playing Bad Game Bingo, where they pick up shovelware off of the Steam store, and then you get to get a bingo card and stamp it out whenever really predictable things happen. It's a load of fun, and I'm very, very proud to be able to jump into what they're doing. I hope everyone had fun and have a good night, and I'll be back doing this next weekend. We'll see how long this takes to do, how many weeks I might need. I might weave it into a weekday instead of with the thing I usually play. If there's nothing much going on in the other game, we could do it in the week. I'm not sure yet. Anyway, thanks everyone for coming. I would like you to yell Renee Sauce when we get in there, please, because I just found that really funny. Raid Veggie BL Tail. That's, oh, I spelled it wrong. First time I've spelled it wrong. I always get really nervous because, like, what if I pressed raid and it was someone completely different? There we go. Thanks again for watching with me. This was really fun. I hope you guys enjoy bingo.